guess I am live now.
Yeah. Sounds like somebody's playing like Super Mario or Super Mario Maker.
Yeah, pretty much. I definitely need to adjust the volume though. Definitely don't want it back feeding through my microphone. There we go. Oh.
I should have grabbed the spicy curry right there. That's
Oop. Whee.
I don't need the. I didn't know that Gortles did that much damage.
Portals?
Yeah, Gortles. They do like half of your health. The original Streamland. Which makes it much more harder for to do fast forward mode. And Lolo just killed me.
Yeah, portals can make things interesting.
Yeah. This is the most hardest challenge I ever tried. Yeah, doing the fast forward challenge is Kirby's Dream Land's hectic.
Well, and you also got, like, how much faster is it going?
Yeah.
Because some emulators have a setting for that, but others don't.
Like, can you just do it with perfect timing? Just inhale the blocks and just do that before Lolo Malala can disappear? That's the challenge. The most challenging part of it. Trust me, if you're doing another fast forward, I might try doing like Kirby's Dream Land.
Alright then. Boom, boom, bum, bum, bum. Da, da, da. Oop.
Because it makes it more harder than extra mode. Westby was somewhat easy. I have to find that 3-heart challenges are pretty hard on Legend of Zelda.
Oh, the 3-heart challenges? Well, especially in the original Zelda, I preferred just getting everything I could get before even entering a dungeon anyway.
Yeah. 3-heart plus Ganondorf and Meebo fight Princess HD.
3-heart swordless challenge.
Yeah.
Has anyone actually done both of those? I mean,
Yeah, that's this office chair is as old as time, so that's why you're hearing the squeaking at the background.
Alright.
Like,
So I don't have anyone watching me yet, so...
Has people ever told you that you kind of sound like Nintendo Capri-Sun?
No. No one's ever told me that before.
Of course, some people say that I sound like Owen from from the Total Drama Island series.
Alright then. I don't know, I wasn't necessarily feeling full of energy to begin with, and the lack of at least one person immediately the lack of one person saying at least one hi in chat just kind of isn't helping much.
Yeah.
I like myself to stream on nights, so it's like, oh yeah, I don't really feel like doing this, but at least I can talk to people. Right? I mean, you're in the voice chat, but that's not the same as like anyone actually watching the stream.
Yeah. Wait, are you doing the stream?
Yeah.
What is it?
Mari0.
Oh, Super Mario Maker. Is it on Twitch or is it on YouTube?
I sent both links. Oh, Twitch. I guess I did sort of pick a game in November when we were searching. When it really comes down to things, this is kind of a mod, so.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, this is a Super Mario mod? Oh,
yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Well, I mean, it was programmed from scratch, but then hi, Neko Gaster.
Oh, that is awesome. Holy crap, man.
Okay.
Oh, that was so close. Even though
it's funny though, it's actually not really. It's not really easier to use portals. Like just trying to figure out how to make them useful at a lot of points is like,
yeah,
more detrimental.
If I had to go watching them on Twitch because it seems that YouTube is a little bit delayed.
Oh, so we have two users named Gaster here. I find it funny, I keep getting new Undertale name to people in my chat even when I'm not playing Undertale at this point.
Yeah.
Like it's interesting YouTube's algorithms. like, oh, a lot of people who watch Undertale watch this guy, so we'll keep recommending him to those people, even when he's playing other games.
Yeah. Wow, that looked very easy.
Yeah.
It's like.
Oop. Damn it. Oh. Okay then. Shows what I know then.
Okay, there we go.
Why did the bike fall over? I was recommended, so I had to come and make some bad puns. Alright, Gaster. So YouTube is recommend. Yeah. YouTube does recommend me to people who watch a lot of Undertale now.
Yeah.
A lot of Undertale characters. Yeah, but there's a lot of Undertale characters.
Yeah.
Rocky, Mighty,
That would be mine.
Anyone that's not Undertale characters.
Rocky Mighty, by the way. And also TMI 500. Guy with many names.
Oh. Oh, you know what? Damn it. There we go. Oh, it's another fire flower. Fine. Oh.
Yeah, that kind of looks very tricky.
Da, na, 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 na. Let's see how many stages I can get through.
I wonder how it would work underwater portal.
Well, I suppose realistically water would flow through the water, but again,
It's gonna be interesting.
there's not really very many good places to put portals in Mario levels because they're not really designed that way. So maybe
Yeah.
right here.
Maybe we could help the bloopers. They can go right through.
There we go. I used it for something
It
practical
didn't
for once.
blow.
Can I shoot over the stick? Oh, I can't. Ah. Hi, Octu Nima, no, Octusian Gnome. Welcome to the stream.
So goodbye there, Callie and Mari. We don't want any of this fucking shenanigans.
Yay! Boop!
Yay! It's about
Nope.
5
Damn it.
seconds delayed.
I did not jump.
This is the
Well,
one that
yeah,
I
guys,
die most of the
Sorry,
time
my
on.
bad. Oh, alright, well, sorry you can stay, Gaster. Oh, ow. Really?
See ya, Gaster.
Okay, let's do this. Say nam in Portuguese means name is to speak Portuguese, not Spanish. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not to say that I'm familiar with either of those languages, it's all the same to me, unfortunately, but... I mean, I guess I know a few Spanish words, so, you know, unless you break out in, like, one of those words. That's really distracting. I, like, peeled, like, the plastic off this key, the keyboard key. Or the piece
Oh,
of tape.
wow.
Oh, not plastic, it was a piece of tape that was on it for some reason. Just a piece of scotch tape, and now it's all sticky, because this scotch tape was on it for a long time. I bought this keyboard secondhand. The only thing I don't like is there's, like, instead of, like, the print screen keys and stuff are still there, but where they are placed normally, there's instead a power button. And then the print screen key is actually just below the power button on the keyboard.
Huh.
Yeah, that can be interesting sometimes. I have a joke. What's your joke, Gaster?
I was out of a computer for about 1 year until like in January I bought a new laptop. I finally saved up for it. Now I can finally play like games like
Come on, mushroom.
Super Mario and stuff.
Hey, push
And
your
then
up,
I
welcome to the
saved up
stream.
nothing.
I went down. Wait. Oh, because I didn't shoot the other end of the portal. That's how that worked.
Oh wow.
It looked funny.
That was kind of weird, yet funny at the same time. I'm kind of bummed out about Disney and Family Day going out in March. Yeah, all the online features are like, we're done with this since we ran out of business. Yeah. So much for having Peter Pan and then Disney Family 3.0. Oi! Random person.
Wee! Stop saying hoy. Don't talk like an idiot. What's wrong with saying hoy? What if it's just an accent? I mean, there are some people that say
Well,
hoy.
that was kind of like, holy crap.
Hoy! You know?
Wow. That was intense. I saw that.
Porn or hentai?
Oh my gosh.
Do I really want to answer that question? Plus, I've never actually looked up what the word hentai meant. I always just kind of saw it used in context. So I can't be 100% sure my definition of the word's correct. I mean, I think I have the general idea, but... Now you're gonna say I watch anime, stop being stupid.
According to Bandai, anime is real.
I watch Ace Attorney. I watched the Pokemon anime, the Digimon, but I don't know. You never watched Burn.
Yeah, I watched the Pokemon anime.
I mean, I technically can say I watch anime, but not really. You know what I mean? Not everything.
I watched Sergeant Frog.
Oh, not that I have anything against it. It's just there's too many shows to watch in general.
I have to agree with you. their cake.
I mean, why? And it's a lot of trouble to watch anime where there's still a lot of shows that are a lot easier to watch that I still need to get to watching. Yeah, as bad as it is, like the main reason why I haven't watched anime is the effort versus there being a show that's less effort to watch.
Yeah. I still watch the Pokemon anime, and I still watch like.
I'm pretty sure you are lying, because if you really did do that, you wouldn't say that because you'd go to jail. If you were caught, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's basically illegal.
So yeah, I mean, if you really did it, it would be a really dumb move to declare it to the internet.
Yeah, I do agree with you with that. How much momentum can you get on the portal?
If I had cheat codes enabled, there's a Sonic Boom cheat code. Sonic Rain Boom.
Oh wow, Sonic Rain Boom on this game.
Yeah, but I have to beat the whole game to get the cheat codes unlocked. Which could be as simple as hacking my save file and putting myself in the last world, so I only need to beat the last level, but... I say hacking, it's not really much hacking, you just open the save file and change the level to 8-4.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really like everything's stored in plain text, because it's not really that serious of a game.
How come I'm echoing so badly?
Dude. Why are you saying these things in a YouTube chat channel anyway?
Yeah.
But that could... Well, there's some circumstances where that could be really weird. But I'm not gonna go into detail there.
Wow, I didn't know that the portal can affect enemies.
Well, yeah. They did a really good job with the mechanics of this game. There's a few different level packs to choose from as well. Like they made their own sort of portal chest chamber set of levels as well. With just various puzzles and things. Oh. Hey, damn it. I was trying to be fancy. Oh.
It does work with all these mechanics here. I like how you can use the companion cubes
I need to do
as
that
like
the other way.
puzzle pieces.
Really? I missed the button. To prove that I watch anime and... Why... I don't have a mod in my chat, do I?
I do watch some anime, like when I was a kid, I used to watch a lot of Dragon Ball Z, and I used to watch a lot of Pokemon too.
Yeah, I've got to do something about this guy because I'm not.
Wait, what?
I'm gonna get. Well, I'm gonna have to go in and like remove this guy from my chat.
Okay.
You're kidding. What? That's not a thing you joke about, dude. Like, I put up a lot of stupid.
Like, the heck?
That's. Hey. Some people I just don't understand. Nope.
Well, haters gotta hate, you know what I mean?
Uh, there we go. And there we go.
That's how the cookie crumbles. For Narnia.
Whee! There we go, made the jump. Okay. Pop. No, that was,
I see what those were.
that was a really simple room. So what is your deal, Octu, anyway, then?
Idea? Or the bouncy companion cube. Or this guy that's talking about rape.
Yeah, that guy.
What in the world is this?
Ah, I missed. There we go. Ah!
Did I just say what in the world was this?
Is the pic still from the last stream? I uploaded a new one before I started. Try refreshing. It's...
So close. Yeah. I hate these stupid flies. Don't you hate flies?
Let me take a look.
It's like a freaking fly in my room, and it's freaking bugging me. Urgh.
There we go. Let me take a look here. Try it again. Thumbnail uploaded again, but before I did that. There's some running in the background. Anyway. Yeah.
Puzzles that would make pirates cry.
Yeah.
Like you'd be like, what glorious puzzles these humans have created.
Oh. Oh wait, hold on. Who's on stream today? 143. Just I guess Doggo is on stream.
Yeah.
What's your name? Alright.
I'm Doggo, by the way. I can only see moving things.
Okay, so I have to solve this puzzle by shooting portals around this cube and doing nothing else.
And there you have it. Puzzle.
Oh.
Problem solved.
Oh, so I shoot the right portal now. And then I can shoot the portal there and jump through. Oh, white gel. Got the cube. Push the button. Oh, not that button. I need the cube on the other button.
So is that like a wind turbine or something?
143. God, my connection's kind of choppy here. Like, what's going on? Is my phone doing something, maybe?
Thank you, Mario, but our princess is in another game. Or another part of the game. Whatever.
Bouncy gel. Hey, Azrael, welcome to the stream.
Hey, it's Azrael.
Yeah, pretty much. Oop.
If only this had been a Super Mario Maker DLC.
What Super Mario Maker? Oh, you mean the portal gun for Super Mario Maker?
Yes.
I mean, this game has a level creator in it, but it's not. It's a bit more like bland, like like you would think a typical level creator to be, like just a fun little toy, like Mario Maker is, but
yeah.
But they actually kind of made it fun to use the tool. Super Mario with
Like
Portal 2 and Mario.
Yep.
Much redundant?
So you can use your ninja skills to stick yourself on with glue goo.
Yeah.
Is that what?
There we go.
That's what the glue goo does. Is you bouncing around and with ninja skills. Or does it make things so bouncy?
Speaking of ninja skills, this is always the one that drove me nuts. Oh. Oh.
And we have
Damn it.
succeeded this.
Nope. Ah.
These
It's...
pesky fly. I have to deal with freaking flies. Here.
Ah. Kind of tricky to claw. There we go.
Mario the circus clown. Woo!
And Mario's Flying Circus.
Yep.
And the parrot is stuffed.
Will you ever make it on there? But I might be. Either it might be 5 minutes delayed.
Yep. That's an interesting level concept.
Yeah. But yeah, they're doing it real quickly. That was pretty intense, wasn't it? Or too easy.
I love goes off topic in Call of Duty. Alrighty then.
Call of Duty. I suck at Call of Duty, by the way. That's why I don't buy the games anymore.
Alright. You're feeling I want to...
Because I suck at first-person shooters. Because my accuracy absolutely sucks. I used to roll at them when the...
Well, I've been playing with the controller
but now I
and the
just
keyboard.
suck.
Wait, how did I do this? This would be fun. Damn it. There we go. Oh.
Yeah, I have one question. Why is there anybody on Twitch besides me?
Because everyone else is watching on YouTube. I don't know, because more people on YouTube can find the stream.
Yeah.
Ah, I have to start this whole damn thing over now. Oh.
You died, didn't you?
Whatever. Puzzles with live counts is really dumb. I could take an acid trip.
Yeah.
Mario, put this under your tongue. It is help you. It'll help you save the prince ass. Press down to take drugs.
That is hilarious.
Oh, there's actually a time limit.
Don't take drugs, people. Don't do drugs. Otherwise you're gonna end up like Mario having some kind of acid trip.
Okay, I'm not gonna... That was an interesting image. Oh,
Is this like the don't eat the mushrooms kind of thing?
seeing colors now. Oh, I guess that might go somewhere. Whoa. This is a weird looking area.
Yeah, it is. It is very weird. Kind of reminds me of
Extra lives.
called. Most trippiest level ever.
Yeah,
This
really
is
trippy.
why you don't eat the mushrooms.
21 lives. Oh god, this is like a tile swap at the first Mario level.
Yeah.
Just a random Bowser in the middle of the stage? Okay.
Trippy as hell.
Oh, every question mark block.
Mario's tripping balls. First Kirby and that candy, and now Mario.
Like all the bushes are castles. Nope.
Yeah.
And this flagpole isn't really a flagpole.
See, oh man, what was it? Those nice rooms.
Hi, I'm Gaster. Can I come to your door? I don't want anything you're selling.
Yeah. We don't want some snake wheels
And-
soaked, man.
Oh, I think this is the World 1-3, but all the like mushroom platforms are bullet bill launchers now.
Yeah.
Or it's supposed to be something along those
Holy
lines.
moly.
No, never mind. That's completely weird.
Yeah. It's like some kid that been playing around with Super Mario Maker again.
Dude, I am tripping balls.
You sure are.
Yep.
We're good to save the princess. And you realize that the princess was a dead hooker.
Yeah, just like not quite sure what I'm looking at here.
I remember the vine sauce reference.
Nope. Yay, stream. Hey, Miss Ravenclaw, welcome to stream. Oh, you're talking to Gaster? Okay.
If you ever watch Mario's Explains Everything, like Mario explains the truth to Luigi, then it'll ruin your childhood.
Oh.
It's like, dude, I'm tripping balls!
I wish I could do the Toad voice. Mario! Yeah, I can't.
Mario! Are you okay?
Oh. Yeah.
That was more like a vine sauce impression of Toad there. Yeah, Floydin. You are Floydin.
That was dumb Today I
And now
got
do the
spider
blobs around.
Nice, Raven. So you got a striped shirt?
Wait, does it look like Ezreal's or Karo's? Or does it look more like Lucas's?
Oh, why'd I do that again? Cakes. There's a huge battle in chat whether or not I should sing or not.
I think it's lagging right on YouTube.
Yeah.
I can't keep up with the YouTube. Hold on.
How? There it is. Pipe into the castle, looks like. Gonna kick that Bowser ass. Mario, what the fuck? Get out of my room, you perv. Alrighty then. We saved the kingdom. Once again. You should go home now.
I knew the Princess Peach was gonna be a hooker. Dream.
Yep. These people messaging me during the stream.
Okay, there we go. It's back.
Yeah, now I'm gonna eat in the void. Alright.
See, kids, this is why you don't do drugs. Because you're gonna end up with Terminal 7.
The lost levels. I don't know. This also has multiplayer co-op in it, but I don't have anyone with me right now. Bye, Gaster.
Oh wait, this is the Japanese version of Super Mario Brothers 2.
Yeah, pretty much.
Also known as the Lost Levels. Poison mushroom! Poison mushroom!
I don't think those are actually in this. Like, I don't think they programmed the poison mushroom into the,
Yeah. If there's any poison mushrooms, like, in the original...
It's essentially just Goombas you can't kill, functionally.
So is there any power-ups in this version?
Yeah, there's some. About. I have to wear these stupid shoes that give me stupid blisters. Aw, poor Raven. Why do you have to do that?
Aww. It's even worse than me almost ripping off a nail. Because I almost completely did. This is why you don't pick your fingers, clean your fingers with a DS stylus.
Alrighty then. I have to wear certain shoes for the... Oh. That's nice, Raven. I mean, not the shoes, but the play. I mean, I'm sure the shoes look nice, but...
I guess that's how you can do it.
Well, you don't need long fall boots when you're Mario. You don't take fall damage anyway.
Yeah, he could just fall from like 10,000 feet and just be okay. But in the later Mario's, he's like, "Ouch, mamma mia! I got the
Ah,
damaged."
interesting.
Except he learns to land on his bottom to absorb the impact and not break his butt like SpongeBob did.
Well, imagine if he landed in a different. It landed on his head.
Yeah, like Luigi in Super Smash Brothers. Like,
I really just did that.
Luigi must have a really hard head
Wait,
because he'll land on his head while doing
Nope.
the Mario's up B.
Nah.
I'm surprised he didn't get a couple. Like, oh, mamma mia! What happened to you? I
Let's talk
tried to
about
land
Portal.
on my
Well, what about
feet,
Portal?
but I ended up landing on my head.
Oop. I mean, no one. Ah! Wow, I suck.
I have not played Portal yet,
Maybe not.
but I've heard it's like a first-person shooter slash puzzle combination.
It's a puzzle game. The first person thing is just a freaking interface. Anyway, I'm playing. I am his. Oh, what character are you playing as? Also, this. I wonder like if like everyone who ever auditions and will want to play in school just hopes they don't get Violet.
Yeah, by the
Hey
way,
Raven Cake, have you seen 3D
uh,
Undertake? Uh,
this is Cheatham
3D
Man
Undertale.
500
Don't you
on
mean
YouTube.
3D Undertale?
Wait, 3D Undertale?
Yeah. Someone just recreated the game in 3D. I'm not sure if it's the full game, but
I know that somebody had created recreated it on Second Life.
I'm in the ensemble. I get to sing the candy. Oh, okay, nice. Makes you wonder how they do all the what the. I kind of wonder how they do all the effects. Like, I mean, some of them are simple, like Violet, and then like the kid that gets covered in chocolate, but then like you have the kid that gets sucked into the TV.
Yeah, how could they do that in a
I bet the
play?
plays. I bet the plays are based on the books, and the books might be a little different.
Yeah. Not like Charlie in the Chocolate Factory and we went to the movies. Oh, cool.
The kid who plays Charlie is my best friend's crush. Aww.
If you wanted to paradise, something, something, something. I forgot the words.
Markiplier is doing a charity
Okay,
stream.
are you there?
Oh, that's nice. Trying to think what to do now, because like I said, I unfortunately didn't have much motivation when I started, and unfortunately that's kind of showing. Like maybe I shouldn't have started the stream. I just should have chilled the night. But yeah, because I'm just not feeling it at the moment.
I have no idea. Maybe you can try the fast forward Kirby Streamland challenge as I was talking about earlier.
I don't know, I'm not sure I'm in the mood to do anything. Is the problem? Put a band-aid on one of my blisters. I don't think it'll help. No. How long you? Oh, not too long. It's only been about like probably like almost an hour now. Like it's this. I haven't been like I said. I was suffering from lack of motivation when I started streaming. So yeah, just yeah. So I don't know. But one thing I do suggest that if anyone hasn't joined the Discord or follow me on Twitter in the links below.
We officially ran out of ideas.
Well, yeah, like I don't have like any inspiration right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of a writer's block kind of thing. Like I just kind of want to sit back and just watch other things and. Okay, we don't. I think what the it's like the this is just a lack of motivation thing, not like finding like deciding what to do thing.
It's either fast forward Kirby. Who wants to see him do fast forward Kirby Streamland?
I have to download Kirby's Dream Land. But I know it's a short download, but I mean I have to still go and do it. Just do it. That's motivation. Yeah, thank you, Michael. I appreciate the effort. Yeah.
Your YouTubers fill you with determination.
Determination. Is there any other like Undertale fan fights that I might be able to talk on Discord? Alright, Raven. Is there any other Undertale fan fights that aren't just like super hard things like Gaster? I mean, I already played Red.
Yeah, I am currently talking to him right now on Discord. He's the one that got me into talking with Discord.
Yeah, there's people like just talking on the actual like server, but I mean, there isn't like anyone in the voice.
Yeah.
Why?
It's like There's nobody.
Oh, Lily's done streaming. Yeah, if you join the Discord, you could talk on it too, Raven. I mean, there's nothing stopping you.
Yeah. Like I am doing.
Chloe?
I know.
Send me
I might
out.
actually switch
That's
to a
all I
different game,
said.
but I just don't know the what.
Hey, Raven.
Is
that Raven?
Send me out.
Is Flame Tam Raven?
No, Flame isn't Raven.
What?
So someone said they were.
No.
I don't think he was talking to us.
What?
Hello.
Hello.
I mean, would anyone stream? Last time I tried to stream Brawlhalla, the connection wasn't.
And
good.
here comes Chloe. Oh, never mind. She ran around.
Yeah, I'm just not sure. At all.
He ran out of ideas. A lot of ideas.
Chloe, why did you bring the cat in here? She loves you.
I guess maybe
Okay,
I
I
could
get
get
that the
Downwell, one I like to
cat
play,
loves
but
me, but that's no reason to bring her in here. She was probably taking a nice
yeah,
nap
go to the
and
dashboard.
no, dreaming about thinking about catching mice. No, she was staring at me all day. She was staring at me.
I'm switching games.
Chloe, shut the door. Good grief, child.
On Discord.
Exercise, Luna. Time for exercise.
Okay, just join the voice channel then if you can. If you can't, tell me.
Yes, why did he... I just want to know.
The screen's up black.
Dash. Oh. Okay, now I need to go to the other dashboard. Yeah, the screen's black because I'm editing dashboard stuff. The streaming voice chat. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Luke's out. Oh, I thought you guys here. It's not diagnosing. It's the problem. Okay, Chloe. Hello.
Log into Steam. Hello.
Hello, Raven.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Cool.
Raven. Hi.
Hoi.
Boy.
Hoi. Okay, installed. Downwell.
I don't know if anybody's gonna pet me because I'm doggo.
I'll pet you, doggo.
No, don't
It's
move.
full screen. I can't see if the preview is aligned properly.
Something move.
I'll move if I want to move.
What is this?
Downwell, but let me just take. Can't,
Where's the stupid... There it is.
doesn't like the GameCube controller adapter. Whatever.
Okay, I'm finally building a farm on the Fairy Swan server after I don't know how long.
What game is this?
Downwell.
Chopping down trees.
Downwell. Okay. Yeah, hard mode on. Arm spin style. Here we go.
Seems very retro like.
Yeah. Don't get this game on your phone too, but
Wait, is it free?
it's $3.
Oh man.
Yeah, I may want to adjust my volume levels again for this game.
It's like a downward Mega Man.
Like Flashman stage.
Yeah.
Come on. Playing with the controls screwed me up a bit. Turn the timer on, even though no, I'm not going to be... I'm not sure I'm going to be a speedrunner here, but... It's all the timer on anyway, just for the amusement of it.
Here, have a potato.
The most
So,
hardest game I ever seen was I can't think of it. VVVVVV.
Oh, that game. Yeah, but that game is meant to be one of those games where you're not penalized for dying, so you can try a billion times.
Huh.
Yeah, because if you die, you just start like right at the last checkpoint. It's like a "no, I want to be the guy" kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Or, you know, yeah, it's really hard, but it's not necessarily frustrating because you can just keep going. You get to immediately retry when you fail. It's not like you're losing progress when you die or anything.
So was Downwell like one of those type of games where it doesn't penalize you for death?
One of those games that what?
That doesn't penalize you for death?
Well, no, yeah, Downwell had to start over, but the game from start to finish isn't that long. Like if you're just taking your time, and or I guess the highest scoreboard ranges between 9 and 15 minutes. But like I said, the game's super short, so it's not like it's an arcade game, you know. And your goal is just to try to beat the game as fast as you can, I guess. Once you beat the game at all. Eh. Hello, human girl Freddy. Welcome to the stream.
Welcome.
Oh yeah, I get
to
FNAF people here too from the one time I streamed FNAF World.
Welcome to the stream.
Like, I need to stream that again, 'cause
Freddy.
I think that was the stream where I had the most people on it. Like, FNAF is insanely popular.
Because
Yeah.
the fifth one's coming out sometime soon.
And that, you mean Sister Location?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily looking for the game itself. I'm mostly looking forward to the game theory episodes that'll come out about it.
Yeah.
To be brutally honest, I love watching the game theories on it.
Like how they confirmed that Rosalina is an alternate Peach.
Well, unfortunately, like, he can come up with as much in-game universe as he wants. Unfortunately, there's one piece of definitive proof that proves it wrong, and that the game's creator says it's not true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's still fun to do all those connections and be like, all this in-game evidence, even though it's probably just all coincidence because they like to reuse a lot of the similar designs in their characters.
Yeah.
Like, it's the same artist drawing all these, I think. They just make them all look similar because they're all part of the same game.
Yeah. Even my step-nephew had believed some of them. And he's 9 years old. And he's got friends that are into FNAF.
Yeah, I just don't do jump scares very well. Like, I tried to play the game, I couldn't get to the end just because, like, I freaking lost it once. I'm like, nope, not doing this.
Yeah, same here. I don't do well with
No,
jump scares.
You know what game didn't scare me though is Eternal Darkness. That game I just thought was hilarious. Especially all the insanity meter stuff. Like I swear it's more I swear it's really like a lot of it's just more comical. Granted, I'm not sure I've seen any of the actual jump scares though. Just like the other things they do to mess with you.
Yeah.
Have you heard about Eternal Darkness? Yes, I like Doctor Who. How did you figure that one out?
No, he hates Doctor Who.
Oh yeah, very clearly.
Doctor Who's the best.
See, my character's actually designed after his evil twin brother. To show my hatred of Doctor Who.
I hate it when people are like, oh yeah, evil twin brother.
Well,
it's just...
I do like the fact though that all the evil twin brothers have goatees now.
It's like, I'm evil and I have a goatee. Does that make me evil if I have a goatee?
Totally.
Unless
unless
the version of you without the goatee is evil. Then that would make you good.
Yeah.
I remember going to Florida for a Christmas family trip, and this lady was doing these really cool embedded braids in girls' hairs.
Ah.
And my sister and I were like, oh yeah, let's totally get one of these. They were like $10 each, but you got to keep these really cool beads, and they stayed in your hair for like a week.
No spoilers. No spoilers for what?
Anyway, so Chloe and I were trying to decide which one to choose because there were so many different styles. And as we were waiting, this guy with this really long goatee gets in line in front of us, and he starts getting his goatee braided. And we're just looking at him like, what are you doing?
Hey, you gotta keep your facial hair well groomed. You don't want like nasty stuff growing in it.
I know, but he put like little flower beads in it and stuff like that. It made me laugh.
Eh.
And it was like a really thin
Whatever
goatee
floats his
too.
boat.
I'll tell you, that lady made a profession out of it. One braid was $10.
Oh wow.
One goatee braid?
No, one braid in general was $10.
Oh.
And then, like,
I thought she specifically did goatee braids, like...
no, just braids. I don't know why he wanted it on his goatee. He just did.
Okay. Spoiler alert, the Doctor regenerates at some point.
I don't watch Doctor Who, so I don't care.
Is this like, now,
Same
is this
here.
like you watched it and decided you didn't like it, or is that you never, or is this you never tried to watch it?
It's never on
Oh.
TV, so I'm... Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, as long as your answer just isn't, I'd never
I don't-
watched it and decided I didn't like it.
I don't hate the concept of it. It's just, I've never watched it. It's been on Disney before, but when it's on Disney, I either have to go to sleep or, like, I'm just not up for it.
I mostly actually just kind of bootlegged them online when I watched them.
Wait, it's on Disney?
But it's on like Netflix and Hulu and all that stuff.
Yeah,
There's a brief period of time where they were going to take them off of Netflix, but I think they realized that was a mistake shortly after. To make you pay for their own like BBC service to watch them.
Yeah.
And people weren't happy about that. That's something, I don't know how it actually happened, but they ultimately put it back up, I think. And I haven't watched
Doctor Who on
classic...
DVD?
Wait, what?
Can you get Doctor Who on DVD?
I mean, I
Probably.
don't. I just watched them all online on various sharing websites.
Well, my mom loves Doctor Who. She would. One time I was at her place at Christmas time, and we were watching a Doctor Who marathon, and it was like cool.
Yeah, which is a really silly adventure show. No, my dad is. I mean, my dad thinks it's silly, but he kind of takes it with a grain of salt a little bit because he calls it a magic wand show, which he basically gives like any character that's like kind of a MacGuffin that just solves all the answers. You ever see a magic wand show? It's like, how does he get out of this situation? Oh, the sonic screwdriver, obviously. And his main complaint, like he does like the humor and the scenarios. He just feels like the solutions and everything fall flat.
The sonic screwdriver blows up and everyone dies. The end.
There was an ugly barnacle. He was so ugly that everyone died. The end.
Like the solution to, like
Perfect story, 10 out of 10.
yeah,
Good
this
job.
like the solution to everything in the show basically just comes out of nowhere, or just something really contrived.
Solution is written on the wall. Wherever you are, it's there.
It says Bad Wolf.
That's the solution.
And Wolf.
Well, if you watch the show, you'd understand why I was joking my joke, but at the same time, too, it's not really spoilery because it's kind of the fact that Bad Wolf is written places is the mystery, not the solution to the mystery.
Like W.D. Gaster kind of mysteries.
Well, no, you get the answer at the end of the season.
Ah.
No, my theory is that I have a theory that W.D.
Gaster.
Gaster was actually a deleted character. Like he was originally going to be the person you meet in True Lab, but then due to it being a better written story to have Alfie's down there, it got switched, and the Gaster assets are just kind of left over, so they just did something with them.
I love the True Lab.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
But see, that's just my thought, because Gaster was programmed in, like, in the code. He kind of appears towards, like, the end of True Lab, which people speculate that means he was programmed in after, like, just after. But I'm willing to bet that he was originally intended to be at the end of it. But then, like, because Alfie's didn't really have much of a backstory, and it didn't make sense to introduce a whole new character like that late into only a particular run, no less. He just switched it to Alfie's. Just because it made the story better.
And it did make the story better, because Elvis is perfect for that.
Well, I mean, assuming what I said is true. But it makes perfect sense, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And, like, the entry 17 is he rewrote most of the entries from Gaster to Alfie's, except for 17, because he couldn't figure out how to make it fit with the Alfie's version of the plot. Since he talks to, like, the other two lab assistants in it.
The other True Lab assistant fans.
It also fits with the Ghost Kid who talks about how how his biggest fear is that there's a timeline that exists that's exactly the same except for him not being in it. So that could be a reference to him being written out of the story.
Yeah, back, guys.
Okay, so Kai has pretty much done nothing to his room in the house I made on the Very Spawn server, and I'm really bored, so I decided to decorate it. And like now I'm just looking at him like, what have I done?
Kai?
Kai, yeah.
Oh, Kai, okay.
What did you think I said?
I thought you said pie.
I totally said pie.
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 I have to admit, the words sound kind of alike, and with
Next
audio...
time he comes in, I'm gonna call him Pie, and he'll wonder why.
Just start calling him Pie.
I'm gonna call him Pie.
Pie. How are you today?
That's his nickname now, Pie.
I'm gonna call him Pie Bear to see what...
You'll probably at first not notice because it'll be too focused on the bear part.
Okay, Pie first, and then after a while, I'll just call him Pie Bear.
See, Michael thinks my gaster theory makes sense.
I'm not paying attention. I'm still focused on this.
Oh, you didn't hear my gaster theory?
I heard something about Gaster, but I don't really pay attention to that kind of stuff. I like the game Undertale, but I don't really.
Well, my theory is probably one of the less convoluted ones. And it doesn't actually explain who he is in the game universe, it would explain why he was put in the game. Well, Pi isn't in the stream right now. I'm Raven.
I'm back, guys.
Yeah, I know. I should be in the stream.
Yeah, get Pi in the stream.
Wait, who was in the stream?
Oh, well, Pi isn't in it.
Not
What
today.
Pie is?
I know. It's one of those weird things too, like, I didn't think this game was that hard, but then everyone else was like, oh, this game's really hard, we all quit. Like, now I have no one to race with. I've not mastered wall jumping now.
I would
Keep
definitely
saying.
not master this game.
So my laptop died in the middle of my conversation.
Oh,
Proud
you
of
gotta
myself.
switch your phone.
No, I just plugged my laptop in. My phone is a flip phone. You keep forgetting this.
Oh. Oh, actually, I thought Raven was talking. Because-
No.
Because your sound quality, like, switched, and there was a lot more echo than there was before, so I thought you were Raven. Because of the echoing.
Oh, I didn't know I was echoing.
You weren't until you moved to plug in your laptop.
Wait, do I echo?
No, but see, what happened was I just assumed that Flame was someone else, and you were the only other girl.
Wait.
Okay.
So that was the
Wait, am I echoing?
No, you're not. Are you saying you sound like a girl?
I think it's Cake's side. I think he's going a little nuts, guys. What should we do?
I'm trying to talk to you guys while playing a really intensive skill-based game, so...
Go away, zombies. I'm
Cake
getting
sing.
these flowers and then I'll be on my way. Ah!
Now I'm in the water world, so...
Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. 2
Cake,
minutes.
solve all
I'm
your
drowning
problems.
fast.
Decide later. Oh, orange ones. Get the orange.
So you're underwater now?
Yeah.
Have you ever beaten the game?
I beat the game on normal mode,
Thing.
hence why I have hard mode unlocked. I can even do it on
Is
stream
there
too,
some-
in fact it's on my YouTube channel.
Is there something special that happens if you beat it on hard mode?
You get the achievement that you did on hard mode, and it's a separate leaderboard. That's pretty much it. It just, you know, if
cool.
if the regular mode becomes too easy for you, you can challenge yourself again. That's really all it is.
Welcome.
There's no fun to...
Cake, sing.
How
Yes,
the
sing.
hell am I gonna sing while playing this?
Solve all your problems if you sing during playing that.
Not hardly. In fact, I just died even trying to think of a song to sing.
Oh, sorry about that then. This is all my fault. I cursed you.
Sits, stills, butt pie. Why is he eating butt pie?
Oh, you were so far too.
Yeah, well, there's 4 worlds in this game. I was on world 3.
Is that who I think it is? Tis a ravioli.
Hello, ravioli.
Hello, Ravioli.
Ravioli, ravioli, give me the formioli.
Just sing something, please.
Someone sing something.
I love it when Purple is like, I thought Ravioli wasn't how your name was pronounced.
Tomato what fly?
Tomato what?
He threw a chair.
She threw a chair.
Said I made a chair fly. Basically, that means he threw a chair.
Did you throw a chair out the window?
I feel like this game's really underappreciated, though.
Why wouldn't there be windows in a house?
Cake, sing a song about cake. I thought of it.
I came up. I got one. I got one for those.
What game
What's
is
that?
it?
What's your song?
Birthday today. It's your birthday today. It's a cat licking your birthday cake. It's your birthday today. I love that song so much.
A cat licking you for cake?
Look, he's licking your birthday cake.
Yeah, I don't want him touching my birthday cake.
Too bad he's touching it.
Yo, bad touch.
Bad kitty, don't touch the cake.
He cat feces.
I want the cake.
Your cake.
Where
From
is
it
it?
looking at it. You wanna do?
Don't you agree with me that flies are so annoying? I have one just bugging me.
Ugh. I just got that. No.
FNAF songs?
No. He made a pun.
Oh.
He made a pun.
Me?
You just made a pun. Did you not realize you made one?
I didn't even realize it.
You said, don't you think flies are annoying? They're really bugging me.
I didn't realize I made a pun.
Well, I applaud you for doing so.
Is there any FNAF
moment
song
we
I
make
still have
fun of not realizing.
memorized?
Sorry, I don't pay much attention to things.
Okay, I think I have one off the top of my head that I can sing, I guess.
Can't really does not know that the cake is not for
Well,
him.
So I guess someone wants me to sing a FNAF song then.
Sing.
Sing.
Sing for us with your beautiful voice.
Dang.
Okay, geez. You keep talking. Okay. Oh, I dropped my mouse, so I can't check if you've actually muted
I'm
yourself.
not gonna lie, I just
For people listening.
I'm not
Okay,
gonna
so
lie,
are
I
people
did
gonna
not
mute
mean
their
for my
mics
voice
so
to
that-
do that. My voice just cracked at that exact moment.
Are people gonna, like, mute? Or...
It's not gonna be like, let
Oh,
it
man.
go.
What?
Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Challenge in the door. Like
Guys.
that, man.
Cake, remember how I was saying let it go like 3 times yesterday?
But you guys mute already, geez. So I can start singing? Okay, I guess you can try to be quiet, but if you muted your mic, in case you got a background noise. Anyway. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And in the back of my mind, I've been trying to chase a monster this whole time, but I couldn't see the monster was me, and no one heard our cry. Wait, let me look at the lyrics, just to make sure I'm doing this right. Nate's Nightmare lyrics. Oh, okay. Just sleep, just dream, just sleep, just dream. Just sleep, just dream. And in the back of my... Wait, what?
Cake, did you die?
No.
I'm sure it's
Okay.
fine.
No, none of us can hear you. Something happened.
Yeah, something happened.
Cake, did you die?
Cake, speak.
Hello?
Okay.
Okay, good, you're back. You're not dead.
Someone resurrected him.
How come the
Anyway.
live stream dies every like hour or something?
I don't know. Because he has bad internet?
Cake, someone must be worried that you died. Please, don't die. Again.
Yes, please don't die again.
Okay.
We'll all cry.
I
And
know.
then we'll play rock, paper, scissors to see who takes over your channel.
It takes over... Wait, your voice kind of muffled there at the end, so it sounded really weird.
Me?
Yeah. It's just, like, who takes over your champa? It's like, what the hell's that, and why do you want it?
Cake,
Yeah.
who will get your YouTube channel when you die?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm
Yes.
pretty sure.
Who's
I
gonna
don't
get your
want it.
YouTube
I'm
channel?
gonna be honest, I don't want it. Cake. So
Oh, maybe I can actually get through the song now. Yeah.
sing for us.
Yes.
Sing
Will you stop?
for us.
Sing.
If you quit interrupting. Okay. In the back of my mind, I've been trying to chase a monster this whole time, but I couldn't see the monster was me, and no one heard our cries. Now I've run out of tears. The time has come for me to disappear. Get me out of this mess and away from this stress. Set me free so I can rest. We're only kids who lost our way, but if we wait long enough, we will be saved. Just sleep, just dream. No, this isn't fair. No, we're not just what we see. We wanna fly, but our souls are trapped inside. It's not a game, not to blame. We're forced to hide. Just sleep, just dream. It's only a nightmare, and soon we'll be set free. And soon we'll be set free. And I've been crying out for help. I know I bite, but I mean well. Can you see my disguise? I'm different inside. Can you break this spell? And all the ghosts from before, they're knocking and they're breaking down your door. So please set us free. Now you have the key, because I can take the pain no more. We're only kids who lost our way, But if we wait long enough, we will be saved. Just sleep, just dream. No, this isn't fair. No, we're not just what we seem. Wanna fly, but our souls are trapped inside. Not to blame. It's not a game, not to blame, but we're forced to hide. Just sleep, just dream. It's only a nightmare, and soon we'll be set free. Alright, well, I mean, technically it repeats the chorus one more time, but it's a bit redundant. People still
Jen?
here? Yeah, the end.
Okay.
So, do you really think I suck?
No, I was making a joke.
It didn't really.
If the thing is, though, is I get so many like mixed people. Like, people argue in chat whether they want me to sing or not.
Kid, you should always sing. Here's your choice.
Amelia, you didn't change your user, you just changed your name.
Shit.
You said you
Jeez, I
changed
almost
your user.
disconnected.
Who changed their name?
Yes, you did. Ravioli, he changed it to Ravioli and Friends.
Ravioli and Friends.
You have people in the room.
Sing Let It Go.
Oh my gosh, no.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
If he sings it, I leave.
What's wrong with Let It Go?
I
To
swear,
me?
it comes on almost every single day on the radio, and I've had enough of it.
Wait, they actually play that on the radio?
Yes.
I don't
Oh,
You
know.
yeah.
Sing Let It Go. You'll like it. You'll like it better.
Wait, hold on. How is that different than any other song that plays on the radio every single day?
Because this one's annoying, and it's 3 years old. It
Okay,
should have died.
Congratulations,
Yes.
Flame. You pretty much described the entire radio's music selection.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I don't listen to radio. My parents do, though.
But still, like, Let It Go at least tolerate.
Spice.
Let It Go is so overdone.
Overused, like most memes.
Exactly. I don't like memes.
No
Well-
me gusta.
Well, that's why you have to listen to different versions of it when you listen to it, so at least you hear something slightly different.
No, I don't even listen to different versions because the tune is the same thing that changes, or that's the same thing. The lyrics are the only thing that change.
Flame, okay.
So-
The version that will probably make you laugh is Nostalgia Critic's version.
The what?
Nostalgia Critic.
I
I've
don't.
linked,
Sing it.
I've linked to that one very many times, and I imagine you'd find it pretty hilarious, given your stance on the whole thing.
You want to bet?
Yes, I would bet. Like, do you want me to sing that one for you?
Go ahead, knock yourself out.
Yeah,
It
keep
doesn't make
sing.
me laugh.
Okay.
Sing more.
Then you can tell I don't like the song.
All right, that's what I'm banking on with this. Okay.
Wait, memes
Wait,
are
quit
hard.
interrupting me.
Who, me?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway. I just got back watching Frozen the night. Not a bad scene to be seen. The movie's so damn awesome, and the music so damn awesome, and it fit the film perfectly. I wonder if anyone online feels the same. Holy shit, they do. Actually, it's pretty goddamn insane. Wow. So many versions on YouTube, parody songs and covers from singers who knew. So many versions here to show. Well, gee, I got to know. Let it go. Videos taking over the internet. They're in your face. There's no escape. It'll drill into your soul yet. I don't care if you've heard it to death. Let the song play on. This is every damn singer's crystal meth. It's funny how this music can get so old so fast. At first it was cute, but now it's a pain in my frostbitten ass. Look, here's one that's sung by a bird. No! And here's a kid singing it upside down and backwards. Oh, what's the purpose? A fetus sings before it's born. Just let me watch my porn. Ew! Let it go. Videos consuming the universe. It's like Hakuna Matata, but a million bajillion times worse. I don't care if you sing it so well. You're not Idina Menzel. But wait, it gets even better. Better? What do you mean better? Harsh winter weather will create a million memes. Oh god, this is so old! Costumes from this kid's movie will meet our slutty extreme. Jesus Christ, it's Disney! And with the Oscars we'll push, 'cause this shit still sells. The damn film's however many years old, move on to something else. Let it... I'm not crazy, this fad is getting lazy, turning what was a good song into 50 Shades of Wrong. I don't care how your kid sings it, or even if she wings it. I can't take one more damn version, this song is a perversion. I don't care if it's just a trend. It feels like there's no end. Send another, I'll drop you as a friend. Do you want to build a snowman? Alright, that was it.
Nope.
No, not even that.
No. I told you. I'm annoyed by that song and its tune. No matter what version you sing.
I was laughing my head off because of that. Like, that's like the best version of the damn thing.
You know, I could relate to a little bit of it, but I still didn't like it. The rest of it was just weird.
Whatever. This really Asriel dislike?
Oh, did he dislike it?
I was thinking the Nostalgia Critic version. He wrote a
Mini
parody.
story time.
He wrote the parody version about how there's too many versions of the song, but
Too many versions.
Probably.
that's almost as bad as Batman v Superman Deluxe Edition. I have no. Batman vs Superman was just kind of an okay movie. Just unfortunately being okay meant it didn't meet anyone's expectations, so everyone was really angry at it anyway.
I honestly forgot about the different versions of Let It Go.
Good grief.
Why did they really
Okay.
Batman.
I will smack someone.
watch the animated
Batman.
movie? The animated movie is the best one.
Batman Deluxe Edition. What?
What?
Oh, I keep trying to tell Ravioli something and you people talk over me.
Oh.
He keeps typing stuff really inappropriate in the Discord chat. And it's like, how old are you? Seriously, because this is so immature.
Hey, really young, like seriously.
Yeah, liar.
Liar.
He just said he's 18.
No.
Your voice is like my cousin, and he's around, what, 10? What are you, 12? What? No. You don't act like it. I'm sorry if I offend someone, but seriously, like,
Memes are life.
I'm 27, by the way.
I don't know.
How did he inspire you?
Also, the people I also don't get to are people who are like, kids on phones are gonna destroy society and blah, and people that are like,
This one will, yeah.
Memes will destroy
I mean,
society.
it's okay to not like, it's okay to be like, okay, you're not gonna buy a phone yourself, but are you really gonna just judge other people just by the fact that they use a phone?
I mean, I don't even use my phone, so the only reason I have it is in case of an emergency.
Well, it's like the people that think like just because someone plays on their phone automatically means they're the scum of the earth. Like those are the people I don't get.
I don't get those people either, but I can understand if they're doing something wrong on their phone. I understand that, but if they're not doing anything wrong, like playing, I don't know, Flappy Bird or something like that, then...
I know, Flappy Bird's a shit game, but I don't judge anyone who plays it.
You know, you
I
can,
don't like Flappy Bird.
As soon as Flappy Bird, like, got discontinued, you could sell your phone for so much money.
But that is stupid, especially since someone had already ripped the app off their phone and you know, the stupid thing...
Yeah, I used
people have ripped
to have Flappy Bird.
You're just keep interrupting me.
No, we just keep talking at the exact same time, and my sister's talking in the background.
Ah, okay. Anyway, what I was gonna say is people have already uploaded the app, so you can just download it not from the App Store, like just off a website.
Play it on a website without having to download it at all.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you can download the original app just off of a website, so it's not like... Yeah, it's not like the app really went away, it's just not on the Play Store anymore. Plus, now Android actually has it built into the OS, too. Which I find hilarious.
I want to know why the creator just discontinued that game. Like, what was the point of that? He made so much money off that game.
I think it's just the pressure. Well, one of the reasons why is because he used the Mario pipes. And he didn't want to get, like, Nintendo upset with him.
Oh, yes, because that...
And then the other reason... There's two reasons. Like, but all of the reasons revolved around him not expecting the app to get popular the way it did. Like, he made a lot of... But, like, one was he didn't really like the pressure, like, of being famous. The other one was related to the pipes being copyrighted by Nintendo.
Well, then he could have just changed them.
Yeah, well, like I said, that was one of the reasons. The other reason was that he didn't like the pressure of being famous.
No one... Okay, who keeps doing that?
Keeps doing what?
I can hear someone, like, playing audio clips in the background.
Audio clips of what?
I don't know, but I hear some stuff I don't like.
Is someone playing, like, Let It Go?
Chloe, why are you smacking? Quit smacking, that's annoying! You're, like, smacking gum in my ear. Why is there stands? Yes.
Why
is this on red? Yes, because Sans went on a genocide route. That's why. I don't know what that word means. Sans is a nut job now.
How does Sans go on the genocide route? He's the final boss of the genocide route.
No, that's called me. Oh, good grief. So many people talking at once.
Oh, and Sans can't go on a genocide route because you can't name yourself Sans.
No.
Like, the game doesn't let you name your character after most of the major characters.
Rocks, then who the hell is it? Excuse me.
Oh no. Chloe, I don't need your help.
I said excuse me!
Chloe, quit the fake crying. We all know it's fake. You should see her face when she does it. It's actually kind of entertaining.
You know what you should say is, you shouldn't, what you should say is don't quit your day job whenever she fit cries.
Oh, if you're hearing some kind of things in the background, I have somebody watching a movie at the background. I'm sorry.
No.
Sorry.
Well, I can't hear, that's the important part.
No copyright sounds.
You know, copyright sounds in this Discord.
You know something really cool I found? I don't remember where I found it, but someone used the sounds of those air horns, and they did Undertale songs with them. It was actually really cool.
Well, I've heard those.
Oh god, I really love the I really love that someone did a jazz version of the Ghost Battle theme. That one sounds really awesome. With the saxophone doing the da 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 da.
Oh, I could do that then.
The Ghost Battle on saxophone.
Probably if I tried.
The problem is that you can really do the full song justice on just one instrument.
No.
Because
What?
Got both.
So they don't have to animate his mouth.
clickbait.
Why are they hanging Toad upside down?
I don't know.
Upside down what?
Oh, fun fact. Do you know Namco actually patented there being scene transitions in racing games between camera views? The irony is in a racing game, you kind of want to be able to switch views in as little time as possible. So they kind of forced every other game to be better designed by copyrighting or by patenting that.
Wow, seriously?
Yeah, they patent scene transitions in racing games between camera views.
Oh no. Dorito time.
Oh, and Namco also patented games on loading screens, so no other company could put games in their loading screens. Otherwise, we'd see more. Otherwise, if they didn't do that, there'd be a lot more of them in our games. Just little things.
Who just throw this Dorito chip?
But yeah, so like no company could really do things in the loading screens in fear of getting hit with the patent patent suit. Oh, and the guy that patented the name Edge, which ultimately he got shut down when he tried to sue EA for using it.
Oh wow, somebody actually did do that.
Oh, you know what's also really funny too is like, you know how nowadays it's common for first-person shooters to have controls where you walk with one control stick and aim with another one? But there was a review for like the first game that did it, and the guy who reviewed it said the controls suck. And he, as examples of games with better controls, he named a bunch of series that would later on adopt those controls. Now, I can see why someone who's like never played with
Did
it.
you know that the first ever game to use like first person game used like one control stick to move and the other one for the camera? The person that reviewed it said the controls sucked, and then he named a bunch of franchises that had better controls according to him that would adopt that control scheme.
It's also one of those weird things too. The first game to do it isn't like a game you would think. It's not really a popular game. It's like one of the Aliens. It's like an Aliens game for like the PlayStation 1, I think.
Okay, there are too many people in here. I'm gonna get out because I'm more of an introvert. So,
But there's a lot of people in here, but people calm down. Like people only talk every once in a while now.
I know, but still, I don't like being around too many people. 1 or 2 or 3 I'm fine with, but more than that, I get a little meh.
But this voice transfer though, and there's
So many people.
yeah. Do
There
whatever.
are
Just
so many people here.
Radishes.
Why aren't they throwing radishes?
because it's not Super Mario Brothers 2.
If it's
Yeah,
a plumber
think
mech
it's
with
Super Mario
plunger
Brothers 2 or
hands,
Super
why is
Mario
it shooting eggs
Max.
out of its head?
Well, I think I know what causes my stream to go kaput sometimes. It's when my phone initially locks. Now, when my phone is locked, I have a connection. Just when it locks, I lose connection.
Gosh.
Cake are gonna win the election.
Am I
Clearly.
Cake for president.
over Donald Trump.
Yes.
There's like a social... Who is a really terrible politician, but really brilliant at social media. I'm in the vote chat. Says everyone
Cake
is
for
it basically a
president.
unanimous vote in the chat?
Like
Everybody hashtag cake for president.
crumbling here so that we stab.
I'm not even old enough to be president. You have to be at least like 30.
Hey, wait.
In other words, you have to be so old
You're old
that.
enough to be
Hey,
president anyway.
Bye.
In other words, you have to be in order to be
painted on it.
in order to be
But that was-
president.
Okay.
In order to,
Hey.
in order to be president, you have to be so old that your political views will be outdated.
Over 35.
Yeah, so that's my
and born
brother's
in the
joke.
state.
That to be president, you have to be so old that your political views will be outdated.
Okay,
Yeah.
if everyone writes your name in the ballot, then
That's
you will
the other
win.
thing I like is Koopa.
Bob the Builder just joined in.
You do know the president doesn't really have that much power. It's mostly the Congress we have to worry about. Just the president's supposed to be the counterbalance for Congress.
Wow.
Basically, if Donald Trump gets elected, I feel like the Congress will get away with everything. But Congress is ultimately the one that will do most if Donald Trump gets elected. If you get what I mean.
What if he ends up pulling like a Hulkman on us?
Because the president himself can't initiate anything. He can only... Now he could like submit stuff, but still has to go through the same... Now, he could submit stuff as a citizen, but that wouldn't necessarily go any further than if any of us did it. And then, in addition, you know, it has to go through Congress first, you know, whatever he does. So... Like, the president really only has the power to veto.
Huh.
So, I mean, really, Donald Trump can't do a lot of things he does if the entirety of, you know, not enough people in Congress thinks it's a good idea, too.
Donald Trump wanted to win because, Cake, you're running for president, you win.
But I'm just saying, like, if Donald Trump wants to build a wall, he has to get most of Congress and, you know, the most of the House and the Senate to agree with him, too. Just saying.
If Donald Trump wants to build a wall, ask for your permission to get the president.
Which, by the way, the wall is so impractical, even if he passed, like, laws saying that the wall should be built, the wall couldn't be built.
Oh, sorry, were you talking?
Like, the wall is actually physically impossible for any construction team to achieve. Like, Donald Trump, no matter how hard Donald Trump tries, he won't be ever successfully build that wall, even if he got it passed.
You build a wall made out of potatoes, yes. That's happening.
And I love Mexico's reaction to the wall, too. Like, it's a stupid idea. In fact, Mexico is one of our, like, trade, like, you know, pretty much a trade partner with us, so why are we building a wall?
When I'm president, I'm gonna build a wall of
In fact,
potatoes.
when you look at Donald Trump's behavior, he's pretty much just a big internet troll.
Sure, no.
Like, you know, if I just had him, like, in a message board, I would have, like, immediately banned him for his behavior.
What?
Like, that's legit, too. Like, not just because... I'm not saying that because he's Donald Trump and whatever the election blah. Like, seriously, if I sat down and just, like, kind of looked at his post, I'm like, yeah, if some guy just came in and started saying this stuff, I would have banned him. You know?
Cake sing.
Like what?
It's just his behavior. It's very trolly.
Donald Trump.
Like,
seems
he's
to be
making...
a
Like,
total
he's getting
troll.
the internet to hate him on purpose to get more attention. Because, you know, and then, of course, with the internet, someone always has to argue with everything when, like, stuff starts to stir, so there's going to be the people that come to his aid just for the sake of going to his aid. Just because there has to be conflict on the internet.
Cake sing. I want you to sing again.
About custom music? What about custom music, Azrael? What are you asking exactly? I usually just let the game music run because that's just how I roll. I like having...
Dang.
I want you to sing again.
So, in in Undertale,
You mean
it's
Harvey
an
Dent?
Hey, Ping.
Now, speaking of custom music, I think that's the easiest mod to make in Undertale, because it's the only type of mod that doesn't require
in the show, and he's
Yeah.
I'm gonna fucking away.
A sound mod is the easiest mod to
Can I
make.
stand up?
Cake,
I'll just be
sing.
right there.
I don't know, it seems like you guys want to take over my stream, it seems.
I just want you to sing. That's all I'm asking.
Ugh.
Heads or tails
Fun.
should be okay. Which one should represent
Wasn't
the
that-
show sucks? Which one should represent the show ultra sucks? No,
I make
it's
my own
actually
one.
good. I made my own one.
Wasn't that the first one?
Cake, sing.
Well, sing what
Fun.
exactly?
I don't know. Sing.
Alright, do you want me to flip it and catch it? And
When he was
Oh, I know. You should sing the ABC song.
Hey everyone.
Oh, I came up with an idea, but whatever.
Hi.
This will be the ultimate class. Wait, no, that's not the version I was thinking of when I picked one. Okay. Come now, child, don't give me that frown. It's no use, I won't be talked down. Your determination is strong. Now fight, stand your ground. My desire for mankind's demise fills them with the strength to survive. Their hopes and dreams my kin will fulfill were inspired by lies. I'm just a broken shell of what I was, a coward hiding from the truth. The voices in my head tell me run away, but I must lead my kin lest they go astray. I cannot even look you in the eye. Do you realize that this is fate? There is no turning back. Even still, I dare to attack. This whole kingdom's rest their hopes and dreams on me. Am I a saint or a murderer, tainted by the souls of your kind? Human, don't give up, your time is now. Your determination will set you free. And this is the end. Will you fight or defend? Can I still make amends? Do I deserve to be called the king of the mountain, the red sphere of justice, the savior of monsters? Yes, they muted their micro. They muted themselves. They didn't deafen themselves. Azrael, the song's over, by the way.
Cake, you're my new favorite singer.
I'm your favorite singer.
Yes.
Out of everyone you listen to, I'm your favorite singer.
Yeah.
It's
you're really good.
I guess what my friends say is true. I guess girls really do like the deep voice.
Justin Bieber is horrible. Cake is better than everyone of all time.
Yes.
Well, it's no wonder people
Yes,
say you got a
Kate.
crush on me.
Cake is the best.
Jeez, I think it's funny that I actually have fangirls.
You can sing Steven Universe songs.
Well, technically I already sang a parody of one. This Stronger Than You.
Oh yeah, you sing that really well.
Yeah,
Sing that.
the Undertale one.
Well, yeah, I sang all 3 versions of it. That was on someone else's stream.
Yeah, sing that song, man.
Okay, which version though?
Sam's version.
Okay, yeah, this is probably the version that suits my voice better, to be honest. When you really think
Yeah,
about
it's
it.
song time.
It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing, flowers are blooming. On days like this, kids like you should be burning in hell. Turn around, kid. It'd be a crime if I had to go back on the promise that I made for you. So don't step over that line, or rest, friend, you're gonna have a bad time. But kids like you don't play by the rules, and guys like me, it needs to be played for fools. So let's go, let the room get chiller. Let's go, dirty brother killer. Go ahead and try to hit me if you're able. Guess you figured out now that mercy's off the table. I can tell you're getting really sick of trying, but I think you're just mad you keep dying. You're not gonna win. We'll be here together, fighting in this judgment hall forever. I know you just said each time I beat ya, but always be right back here to meet ya. I know you're made of love. Love. Love, love. This is where it stops. This is where it ends. If you want to get past me, well, you had better try again. But no matter how I stall you, you don't give up your attack. Do you just like the feeling of your sins crawling on your back? Go ahead and try to hit me if you're able. You should know by now that mercy's off the table. Think that you can try to spare me like I'm some pawn. Well, you didn't spare my brother, so get dunked on. I know you made my friends all disappear, but everything they care about is why I'm here. Here. I am their mercy, I am their vengeance, I am determination. I know you're made of love, 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 love. But I think I'm stronger than you. There you go. I guess I do a good Sans voice.
You should do a comic dub.
Well, I mean, I
Yeah, that was awesome.
don't think I can do very many other voices good though. It'd just be Sans. It'd do really
Get
well.
other people to help.
I mean, because everyone says my brother's Papyrus voice is better than mine.
Wait, mine?
I, the great Papyrus, you know, like... I mean, it's passable, but it's not really great, like my Sans voice. It's not of the same quality. Hey, I guess they say, get some backbone. Or something like that. The problem is I'm not very good at mimicking, like I'm not very good at acting as Sans, though, is the problem. Even if I do the voice. Hey kid, you know, if I didn't make that promise, you'd be dead where you stand.
Dun dun dun!
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, jeez, was that kind of late? Shut up.
Spoiler alerts can never be too late. Ever.
I think you should reload your save file and try that one again.
No, don't. It's perfect.
Well,
Yeah.
well, you reload save files doesn't work in real life, so.
I would make
Save files don't work, sadly. I've tried. Many
Well,
times.
maybe you just don't have enough determination.
Yeah, I don't.
And
Sadly.
this totally isn't anything Sans would be saying, it's just I'm doing the Sans voice.
Potatoes give me determination. And syrup.
I do it very
And sugar.
Well, maybe you can find other people to do the other voices as you. I can help you out in a comic dub project.
I want to get my friends would do a comic
Yeah.
dub. Oh my god.
Wait, do very. Wait. Do I ever do a very good Mettaton voice? Like, oh, yes. I'll make your last living moments absolutely beautiful.
It's okay, I guess. Everyone, I guess, really likes my Sans voice. I remember the first time I just sang it, I just did it and everyone was like, ooh, that's... Oh, it's the eye of the tiger, it's the thrill of the fight. Do a song sung by Sans series.
Can
You know,
you do a
if I
good
was
Sans
about-
voice?
I need to learn how to, like, improv act, though, because maybe I can do Let's Plays as Sans.
Yes!
Well, you see, I'll have to find the laziest way to play each game. Like, I don't like to put a lot of work in these games.
Oh my god, yes! So amazing. Please do that.
See, I don't get the point of trying. Like, you just kind of get to retry. You know, it's just the same thing every single time. Like, what's the point?
The point is that you
Well,
don't. It's just entertainment for rage.
Well, that... Do you know, like, Sans, like, plot in the game? Like, character plot? Like, you know, Flowey's been resetting the timeline so much, and Sans knows about it, that eventually he pretty much just gave up on life, because he knows it's just going to reset anyway.
Give up. Don't do anything ever again. Don't do your homework,
Yeah,
children.
that's why he's lazy.
Don't do your homework, children.
You know, I
It's
kind
less
of
than
gave
sad.
up going back a long time ago.
Oh, so it's not about homework. Okay. Just kidding.
I am just plain lazy myself.
Yeah, you know my brother?
Hi,
My brother's pretty cool, isn't he? Hello? But no character actually interacts with Timmy in the entire game. Like, Timmy's only with other Timmys.
I am Bob.
Boy, I'm
Hi,
Tammy,
Michael.
and this is my friend, Tammy.
Hi, I'm Bob.
Hi, Michael. Sam's
Get out,
here.
Bob. No one likes you.
Be careful where you sit. There might be a whoopee cushion in your chair.
Too bad.
Does anybody on YouTube or on Twitch agree with me that I do a very good voice?
Hi, I'm Tammy, and this is my
I don't even know what kind of voice I'd be good at.
You got that voices, please?
Oh, what if I did as a video and did, like, edits to make it look like I was taking shortcuts that don't actually exist in the game? I know a shortcut. If you jump right in this hole, you just pop out right here.
Well, that's convenient. Maybe it's like a sewer or something. Yeah, more than likely it's a sewer.
No, it's just a shortcut.
I seriously doubt that.
We walked out of the cave door and we walked inside a building.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how that's possible, so.
It's just how I roll.
It's the epic.
Well, I depend on logic, so. And science.
In a world, there's magic.
Magic!
I mean, yeah, it's a magical world. I mean, the humans have wizards that create the barrier.
Oh yeah, I know all about magic.
Magic.
'Cause I went to Hogwarts.
Wingardium Leviosa. It's Wingardium Leviosa.
It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
Gosh, ravioli is so funny.
I need to recalibrate my maybe I should recalibrate my traps if Papyrus is so cranky all the time.
I wonder what voice I'd be good at, because I've never tried.
I guess I can be like loud.
How's my Sans voice, Michael? Yeah, the chat's kind of gotten empty all of a sudden. I guess it's because it hit 8 o'clock and then all of a sudden a lot of people had things to do at 8 o'clock.
I never have things to do at night. Except play
But that
practice.
was funny.
Well, it's just because people left like on the hour, so I assume that means everyone's
That's
got
weird.
something
Why
to
do
do.
people do that?
Just leave on the hour.
No.
Another reason why it's because I haven't been playing Undertale. But I've had time replaying games back to back. Like I have to play something else before I play it again. Especially since not enough of Undertale is really different. Like there are differences between playthroughs, and they do have a lot of implications. But it doesn't change the fact that you have to do a lot of the same stuff in order to get to the differences, especially in the ruins.
I want
Oh, the ruins are boring.
to hear ravioli.
The ruin's also the most boring area in the game, which is to the game's detriment due to how spoilery it is. So you can't really talk to people about it in the prettier looking areas because, you know, spoilers. So a lot of people like who never played the game think the graphics sucks because they've only seen the ruins.
Yeah, because they quit because the ruins are boring.
Like, no, I swear, just trust me, the rest of the game looks better than this.
Yeah.
You know?
If I ever do a comic job, I would want to be Undying. Undying.
Well, apparently I'm doing Sans because that's just the voice I can do.
Yeah, that's.
Do you think
You're destined to be Sans.
Do you think I should be the Timmys or should I be like the dogs?
No, you can't.
You know, I'm pretty sure the
Okay,
deep voice
tell
is
us.
probably one of the easiest voices to voice act and voice acting.
Who?
Just the deep voice. Like
Don't
the
say a joke. I want to hear.
I mean, there's slightly different variants on it, don't get me wrong, like Patrick and... Whoever's the owner of the white sedan, you left your lights on. I mean, don't get me wrong, the voice is... Well, Sans doesn't actually have a proper voice, does he? He just has the sound he makes in text chat.
Yukeno does joke. Completely ignores me.
Jokes, I love jokes. Oh god, I just realized something. You know how the monsters, like, we tell jokes to, ignore our problems because we can't do anything about them.
It's so sad.
But then
I
also keep that in mind and consider the fact that Sans tells the most jokes out of anyone in the game.
I was thinking I just wanted
Yeah.
attention.
Just think about this.
Sans wants attention, that's all it is.
No. You're missing it. The
Really,
monsters
am
tell
I?
jokes to ignore their problems, and Sans is the jokiest character in the game.
Tells jokes because he wants attention because his brother Papyrus
You're
is much
still
cooler than
ignoring.
him.
Yeah, he tells jokes just for attention.
He's also
Just
the
like-
character.
Okay,
I'm
I
trying
see what
to.
you're saying, King. I'm saying something different, okay?
But I think mine's is probably more accurate considering how much more of a, cleverly written my explanation would have been. And the attention to
Yeah.
detail this game has.
Yeah, okay, well, you know what? Fine. Fine, you're right.
And if you consider the
Awesome.
fact that later in the game, spoiler alert, you learn that Sans has given up on life because he is aware of the
Yeah.
repeating timelines, it all fits.
That is so sad.
Though it makes me
We
wonder.
need to save
It makes
Sans.
me wonder though why he hates humans so much.
Save Sans. Save him right now.
Like San,
I
like
command you.
Undyne, like I know why she hates humans, but it's never really fully explained why. Because Sans has like a very specific grudge, not just oh they sealed the monsters in the underground kind of grudge. Like he's like out to get them. Like if it wasn't for his promised tutorial, which by the way a lot of people ship Sans tutorial, which actually
I don't.
honestly that ship actually makes more sense than most ships I hear about, just due to their relationship with each other in the game. And the way they interact with each other.
Well, I guess also the fact that in Toriel's house, you see her diary book has a skeleton pun, right?
Well, yes, because they've been telling knock-knock jokes through the door.
Yeah, but she probably knows a lot more than just skeleton puns.
But also,
So
but that's not the. If they just literally told puns to the door, I wouldn't care about the ship. But it's how they interact when they actually meet each other at the end of the Pacifist run. Like she literally like ditches like Asgore, who was her husband, and like just starts talking to Sans, and then Undyne immediately is like, "Wow, that's rough," you know.
no, I don't like Toriel.
Or no, actually no. It's the way it's. Toriel starts like telling a lot of puns with Sans. The other character's like, "Well, Asgore, you may as well keep looking. There's tons of fish under the sea." The whole setup
And then that whole thing happens.
The whole setup implies that Toriel's moved on and now is like has a crush on Sans.
Toriel just forgot
Yeah.
about being royalty. Gone. Forgot.
Well, all fairness, I don't think Toriel. People are like, no, but the ship just makes so much sense in terms of what happened in the game, though.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Like, just rewatch
Nope.
that scene where all the characters are in the same room together.
Doesn't matter.
Like, aside from Undyne and Alphys, who the game literally ships itself, there's no
Oh,
other
they're
character.
cute together. I like that.
But there's no other two characters in the game that have a relationship like Sans and Toriel has.
Yeah.
Like out of every ship, it makes the most sense. Aside from the one the game, openly admits to. But
No, Undyne and Alphys are good together, and that's why Delphina exists.
well, I mean,
Yeah.
they're a ship in the game, so I mean.
Which is good. It should be.
But I'm just saying, like the Sans tutorial one is heavily implied in the game. It's the only other ship between the main characters that's implied. I mean, there's relationships between the lesser characters, but
Yeah, but so why did Toriel divorce Asgore?
plus not only
again?
that, but Sans hates humans with such a passion that he would have immediately eradicated you, but yet he's willing to let that go just because he made a promise to Toriel.
Promises mean nothing.
Well, the fact that the promise by itself, no, but he follows up on the promise.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, I
And
wonder
because
why Sans
even if
hates
you kill his
humans
brother,
so much.
he still only attacks you if you kill everyone.
Wait, why are you trying to convince me about this?
I'm just saying, like, if you don't like that ship, then you should hate like any other ship aside from the Alphys and Undead one. Because
Yeah,
any other
well,
ship makes less sense than that ship.
So, yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, that's the ship, like, if you don't like that ship, there's no reason why you should like any other possible combinations that aren't like direct relationships that are shown in the game.
I have one question. Why did Toriel divorce Asgore? Or-
Asgore is stupid.
Well, that's actually explained in the game, but that's also a spoiler for the story. But it's because Asgore went on the tirade to kill the humans. And he was only doing it because he felt it gave inspiration to his kingdom. Like, he didn't even really want to be killing the humans, but it was going against his own morals. Just to
Well,
make
I
his
could
kingdom...
get like Undyne to kill them.
Just to give... Well... Semantics. Ultimately, it's his plan, so that's... I think
But
he...
could
I mean,
like,
physics...
Undyne would
Okay.
gladly
Okay,
kill
hold.
everyone.
Physically, yes, Undyne killed some of them as well, but that's not the point. That's irrelevant to the point I'm making. Okay. So,
I'll
yes,
listen.
so what you say is true, but that's just not important, right? So he had this plan to kill the humans, and he's only going through with this plan because he sees his kingdom happy. So he's going against his own morals just to make his subjects happy. But she like absolutely hated him doing this, and she even comments herself like, if you really would just wanted to free everyone, you could have just taken one human soul, crossed the barrier, and talked to the humans from there. So she really was just unhappy with the fact that he was killing all the children that were coming down. And in fact, if you consider the fact that he's responsible for killing all the children she cared for at the beginning of the ruins,
Kill the children.
like, why would she stay with him?
She didn't kill Kara.
Because she was desperate.
He didn't kill Kara.
No, she has Sans now.
Yeah, I'm
Kara
not even
died
gonna
of an
argue
illness.
anymore. I've been arguing about everything.
Okay, well, here's my question. Why doesn't it make sense?
I don't know, 'cause I don't want it to make
I have no idea.
That's my argument. I don't want it to make sense, so it doesn't make sense.
So you can't even come up with a good reason. I mean, the characters just have chemistry.
No.
For what?
No, they don't.
Granted, we do only see him for like one scene, and that could have been your argument, but you didn't. You just are like, nope, doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense.
But like, I don't get, like, don't I have like enough logic for it? Like most. Like, I can't think of any other ship in the game that's, like, only implied, but not, like, an actual relationship. Like, there's other ships in the game, but I don't think I can think of any other implied ship.
Okay, well, I actually have a point.
Well, what's your point?
Okay. Well, if Toriel and Sans was a good ship, then they would actually ask each other's name when they were talking through the door. Because don't they introduce themselves during the scene when they're together?
Well, on one hand, that's true, but on the other hand, that's before you helped Toriel out with her, what's the word? Her issues, but there's a specific word I'm trying to think of that's not that word. That sounds better.
I don't know what word you're thinking of. I can't read your thoughts.
But, okay, but okay, so before you meet Toriel, she's shut herself in the ruins, like locked out all of the underground. The fact that she's even talking to Sans through the door is already a step forward in her progress to accepting herself as a part of society.
Probably did that because of Asgore.
What?
Asgore was like, you be bad. Don't talk to anyone ever again.
She locked herself in the ruins. She could leave whenever she wanted.
Well, that was her decision.
Yeah, it was her decision to lock herself in there.
Why did she lock herself in the ruins?
Because she felt like it, okay?
Because that was just how outraged she... I mean, in part, it was how outraged she was with Asgore, as well, the rest of society, for wanting to kill all the humans. So she locked herself in the ruins to take care of the human children that come down.
I have such good arguments that I should become a lawyer and I'll win every single case.
Good argument. I just pointed out why your argument was flawed immediately, but I just...
No, it's perfect. I win everything. You don't understand.
Sans Toriel.
I don't even know anymore. Okay. I don't have any better points than the one I gave you.
Well, it's come to think of it,
couldn't
wouldn't-
anything.
Does love have to make sense?
Yes.
I mean, most people like who go out on a whim anyway.
So the humans
Did you
killed
think-
Azrael.
Like people who go out don't stop and think about whether it makes sense before going on that first date, at least.
Everyone does
Yeah.
that, probably.
No, there's like Sans Tutorial has more thought than most relationships, which is like, you look pretty, I want to ask you out.
I still don't think it makes any sense. You haven't convinced me of anything.
How far are you on Downwell again?
I think the better question is how many attempts I'm on, and I forget. But this is one of those games. You die, you just have one live. You die, you start over, you try again. Try to get further, beat your score, get better at it. You know, it's an arcade game.
I just remembered that everyone on stream was hearing our argument.
So, people in the voice chat, or text chat, what's your opinion on the Sans Tutorial ship?
Obviously, it's my answer.
It's my stream.
Welcome back, Azrael.
Azrael, in case you didn't hear the question, what's your opinion on the Tutorial Sans ship?
It doesn't make any sense. Pick that option. The right one.
It's,
It doesn't make
let
any
them
sense.
make their own choice.
It's peer pressure, okay? It's what I stand for.
So
not
you're
really.
admitting that your logic doesn't actually make sense. You have to force people to choose
What?
your answer.
What? No, I'm not saying that. Say my answer is right.
How many attempts did you do on Downwell?
Hell if I know. I can say I guess I could show you the furthest I've gone stats. The furthest I've gone in this hard mode World 3-2. I hate Soriel.
Oh wow.
Look,
What's wrong with Soriel?
see, I win. I win.
Well, hold on. One person voted out of like at least 3 people that are in the chat. So he just said he
I
didn't
win.
like it, not that it didn't make sense.
Doesn't matter.
I have one question.
I still think it's a one.
Okay.
I still think it's the only logical ship out of characters who aren't actively in a relationship during the game.
The only logic of Toriel is the one that doesn't exist. Yes. I have all the right
But-
opinions and answers.
Well, I could see where you're going with that, but at the same time too, like, Toriel's made it pretty clear her opinions about Asgore's behavior. Like, it's just like, I'm not 100% sure Toriel would quite. I mean, you see them working at the school together, and that's about it. So, I mean, maybe. But, I mean,
Asgore's kind
how
of nice,
frequently
but
here's
he's
the
like,
real
Okay.
question.
I don't even know exactly why I'm arguing with you, because you're probably a lot smarter than me. So
Well,
I give up, but I still win.
and ignoring that, how frequently do people get back with their exes and then they'll have the relationship actually still work out in the end?
I have no idea. I win, though. I still win.
See, that's the thing that always drives me nuts, is I don't like the whole, like, getting back. Like, if they had a genuine reason to get the divorce, like, why put the characters back together? Because more than likely it won't work.
No, it'd be perfect. They
the
worked
only
out the
time, like,
differences. Now they're
Like, I think,
together again.
I'm pretty sure the only time, like, people who've divorced get back together is if the reason why they divorced was just because life kind of forced them to, like, one of them had to move out because of a job or something along those lines, you know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Well, there's some people who get divorced because basically life forces them to kind of split apart for a long time. And they don't, you know, they feel like they can't handle the long distance relationship or whatever. Or they just don't ever get to see each other. Like, even though they still love each other, it's like, what's the point? They're never together anyway. Because their schedules just don't permit it.
Anything can work if you just believe it can work.
I'm talking about something completely different than this. I'm talking about Asgore and Toriel getting back together now.
Oh yeah, that could happen. That could work.
I mean,
that could work if they wanted to.
It could, but it seems really unlikely.
Well,
Especially,
unlikely things apparently
especially since
happen.
the reason why she divorced him is because he was killing children.
Okay, well, yeah, he's a psychopath then.
I mean,
But why is he still king at this point?
I'm Cheetah Man 500 on YouTube. Well, welcome to my Twitch stead.
Oh shit, I forgot to follow you. Oh. Okay, there we go.
Wait, why is Asgore still king if he's killed many children?
Because the people agreed with him because he was killing children to.
Like, yeah, let's kill all the
He
children.
was killing
Great
children
idea.
to gather souls to break the barrier. And the kingdom populace in general agreed with him, just Toriel disagreed with him. In fact, in the many endings, you'll see that even when she becomes queen again after Asgore's death, the populace still doesn't believe her beliefs, and Undyne typically takes control, though sometimes Mettaton does.
Mettaton should rule the underground. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Mets
In some endings, Mettaton does take control of the underground.
Oh my god, if Mettaton took control of the underground, everything would be sprayed with glitter. And his face.
Oh,
His face.
yes.
Yes, I'm imagining that. Yes.
Sans and Kara makes no goddamn, especially since one, Kara can't be resurrected unless everyone's dead.
Well,
So at no point does Kara coexist. I mean, first human Kara maybe, but the Kara you see in the game, no.
Did you see the picture that Azrael posted?
Should I look?
Yes.
The troll face one?
Oh
It's a
my
pretty
God.
sad story.
And another interesting thing too is, you know why Sans never tells Toriel about you killing other monsters? It's only because he doesn't want to hurt her feelings.
yeah.
I mean, by itself it means nothing, but I think when you put it with everything else, it does add a point to it.
I'm sorry, I'm still looking at the picture.
I like Sans. I like Sans Frisk, Sans Care.
Okay, I think I'm the perfect arguer.
So he likes Sans Frisk, Sans Kara, and Soriel. Is what he says.
Same here.
Sans Frisk I could see working, but I feel like what the game's missing is an option where you play through the genocide run up until the point you spare them. You should be able to, at that point, if you reset the game and play through it, Sans should acknowledge that you did that. But only if you never did the genocide route all the way through.
I would never kill Sans.
Yeah.
I would never kill Sans.
Because if Sans remembers the timelines, wouldn't it make sense that if you almost did a genocide run but didn't, that he would remember that too?
What if I kill everyone but Sans? Is that an option?
I don't think technically that is to get to the end, because if you kill everyone else, you have to kill Sans to get to the end of the game.
Well, then I'm not doing genocide. Ever.
You have the option to spare him, that just grants you a game over.
Oh, well then...
And then,
Then
you
I'll
lose your save
restart the
file.
game at that point.
And then get dunked on.
No, Sans could never be killed. By me, at least.
It's like you didn't spare my brother, so get dunked on.
Well, the funny thing about that line is there's timelines where you can kill his brother as long as you don't kill everyone.
Wait, do you fight Sans in a neutral round?
Also, you know one thing that kind of bothered me a little bit is
No.
when you... Oh, there's one thing that bothered me. When you see Flowey's save file, it shows him at level 99999 and, whatever. So that means he had to not only... That means on his save file, he had to kill every monster in the underground, plus a shit ton of humans. But in order to kill a shit ton of humans, he would have to get the human souls and break out the barrier. So why did he need your help? So why did he need your help to get out of the barrier?
Well, I actually think that Flowey's a hacker like you.
Because Flowey's a jerk.
I don't think Flowey has that level. Because I don't think anything in game lets you. Because I don't think Flowey can hack. I think he's limited.
Flowey's a hacker.
You're really just going to like sweep this plot hole under the rug.
Because technically, Flowey pretty much hacks into your file during that fight.
Actually, in the lore, it's stated that whoever has the most determination has the power to save. He's stolen these 6 human souls, so the combined power of determination grants him the power to save over your power to save.
Huh.
So that's all explained, except for how the hell did Flowey get 9999 as his level?
Yeah, that's how he did it. He hacked the game.
There's nothing in the game that says he can do that.
Well, he doesn't have to obey the laws of the game. Flowey's a hacker.
He is still subject to the game. In fact, when you do otherwise, if you do a true reset, it wouldn't reset his memory.
Flowey hacker.
And then when you're in the
Yes.
genocide run, you do ultimately kill him. And you're not 99999, whatever the hell.
No, Flowey's a hacker. I don't think there's any other option than Flowey is a hacker.
Other than he in his version.
Flowey's a hacker.
Well, there is another explanation, but it does create a plot hole a little bit.
Yeah, so the option is Flowey's a hacker.
Well, okay, the other option is that on his save file, he did manage to steal at least one of the souls from Asgard, but that would imply
Asgard.
and then broke free and then was able to kill humans.
I think he would kill that many humans. I don't. So I think he's just a hacker. I think he's capable of hacking, and if you can hack,
even
then
when he has
Flowey can
the
hack.
power of 7 souls, and by that I mean 6 souls plus every soul in the underground, which equals 7 souls, he still can only do a lot of really high damaging attacks, but not really hack the game. In fact, even in that situation, you're still able to refuse your soul and prevent him from accessing the save file through not actually dying.
Okay, give me your best evidence that Flowey is not a hacker.
That everything is within the game's rules.
But there's never a rule that says Flowey can't hack. There's no rule that says Flowey cannot hack. Now, is there?
That doesn't work as evidence, though. That's
No, that's not my evidence. That's just my reaction to your evidence.
That's still that doesn't explain anything.
Oh, well, I'll give you my evidence then.
Okay, there's no rule saying that. I think of a really good example here, but
I mean, there's no rule saying that Flowey can hack,
just
because
because
where
there
there
is
be a rule, Flowey can hack. Beware.
there's no rule saying that you can't win the Olympics, but can you?
Yes. Can win the Olympics.
Can you really? Right now?
Yes. Yes.
Just right now.
I already won. You're welcome, America.
So there you go. Your argument's invalid.
I got the award for most amazing argument.
Also, all Flowey ships don't make sense.
No.
Yeah,
No ships make sense except Undying Apples. That actually existed.
Well, there's also the 2 soldiers and the 2 dogs.
Nope, don't make sense because nope, can't. I won't let it make sense.
They literally date in the game. It's not even a implied thing. They do
I
it.
control what and what not makes sense.
Really, Kara Nazriel? I mean, get
I
that.
don't even know why.
The problem is Kara's motivations for why she's evil wouldn't make sense for her to do that kind of thing. Like she only destroys the underground because she believes it's for some divine purpose. In fact, whenever you replay Genocide Route, she looks at you and is like, "Wow, you really are twisted. This makes no sense."
Why are you even arguing with me?
Because your theories make no sense.
Yeah, so why are you trying to say that yours makes sense? Because yours clearly
because you
do make sense.
Because you won't shut up about how our theories don't make sense.
True, okay. That's a pretty valid point. Okay, well,
Got it.
what other things don't make sense that I can make sense? Like,
Yeah.
anything makes sense.
God, I swear people would confuse us for people dating if we were actually appropriate age for us to be doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even if you take the logical leap and assume Kara would be willing to do that, Azrael wouldn't. So, Azrael's too decent of a character to do incest relationships.
Oh my god, I think Azrael secretly is a huge nerd and shifts everything.
Now,
Oh my god.
Now, in theory, you could do Azrael and Frisk, because Frisk's a totally different, at least as far as we're aware, and why we are out, that also means all the characters. Frisk is a totally different person, though in theory, Frisk could be a reincarnation of Kara. Though some people believe that Frisk is kind of similar to Flowey, where she somehow got injected with termination through some unknown means.
Termination!
And the corpse came to life. Because she's but without the player's control, she's just a soulless being, just like Flowey.
That is interesting.
Oh, so the theory about, like, there's a mysterious phone call you get from a voice you never heard before that tells you that everything's in place, and that you should go back to the castle.
Yeah.
Well, one of the theories I think is more interesting is the one that says that that's actually Azrael's voice. Like, by doing a pacifist one, you actually resurrect Azrael in a similar.
Oh my god.
In a similar way that you resurrect Kara.
I say not. I don't think that happens.
Well, I don't think, you don't really resurrect him fully, but at least you allow his soul to breach through whatever the Undertale's version of the afterlife, at least long enough to get you that phone call.
Huh.
Because Flowey is in reality, is a different character than Azrael. Because Flowey is just a vessel that has Azrael's memories. He's not really Azrael.
Azrael's possessing the flower. Oh my god.
The one theoretical instance that Azrael the Azrael is that when he becomes Azrael at the end, specifically when you reach out to him, as if Azrael's soul kind of returns within the mass of souls Flowey absorbed.
Nope. Azrael totally possessed Flowey, and that's how everything happened. From then on in the game, that's how it happened.
That's essentially, well, in a way, that's why I say that Azrael didn't possess Flowey until you reach out to save Azrael during the fight. But up until that point, it's still Flowey that's kind of in control of Azrael. He suddenly has, emotions and stuff from all the souls a little bit. Because, like I said, Flowey's his own character, just with Azrael's memories. Like, the original Azrael's still dead. He's still the dust.
Azrael's dead, but how does he talk to you? How?
Resurrection?
How?
Reincarnation? I'm just saying
Probably not.
I'm just saying the original Azrael's dead, but the Azrael you talk about is like a reincarnation.
Wait. What?
Like
You
the
know
Azrael
what?
you talk
I
to.
don't understand that. You kind of just said something that I don't even understand.
The
Okay.
Azrael you talk up to at the end of the game is not the same Azrael that was, the one in the backstory.
Wait, then are you dreaming that Azrael is there? What?
No, he's brought back.
Okay, just stop.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Okay, so Azrael dies, right? And his dust gets spread on the flowers, which then a flower is injected with determination that creates flowey.
So that sounds like something. That sounds like a reaction, kind of like the dust determination. Would anything do that?
Well, so
If
so
you
far
put-
all I said was stuff that's actually said in the game.
Like if you put dust on, I don't know, a water bottle, then put determination in it, would that become like flour?
I guess the game doesn't really go that deep into it. It's just it only happens once, so that's not enough for scientific theory.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna assume that you can do that, so you can
But
make anything.
Any
Come to
case, the
life.
way the game story goes is Azrael turned to dust. His ashes are spread on the bed of flowers that's in the king's garden, and then Alphys picks one of the flowers and injects it with a lot of determination. And because Azrael's dust was on the flower, it does absorb Azrael's memories, but the Flowey is still a brand new body that's its own person.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with that.
The only thing that transferred from Azrael to Flowey is his memories, nothing else. Because here's the thing, Flowey's a
Not the
soul.
determination.
Flowey has no soul, which means he
Okay.
does not have Azrael's soul.
I guess that okay. I guess that makes a lot of sense. But I still don't understand. So just kind of stop because I literally
Now,
make me
with
think
that
too
logic,
hard.
well, hold on. With that logic in mind, though, he could become Azrael when he absorbs all the souls in the underground. Because if you did really resurrect Azrael by doing the pacifist run and through your determination, then Azrael's soul could have in theory been sucked up in the massive sucking all the monster souls up.
Can I become Azrael? I want to become Azrael now. I'm Azrael now.
I want to become Ezreal. Dude, but I'm just
How it
wrong.
works. I want to be Azrael, so I'm Azrael now.
I'm just no. What the heck was that?
The vibrate on my phone.
Oh. That was weird, yet creepy at the same time. Because I'm wearing headphones.
I hope the chat's entertained. I haven't even
But I'm
been
entertaining the chat.
I've been on pause screen the entire time we were talking.
Yeah,
Now that most of the screen.
died.
Hi, I'm Azrael.
Hi, I'm Timmy.
Wait, Tabby!
Hi, I'm Sans.
Zan!
Is the Sans voice really that good?
Yes, it is.
Like, I'm not even trying that hard.
Well, then, if you tried, then it'd be even more amazing than it already is.
I was like, how do I try harder with this one? It's just the.
I don't know. I'm not even trying to do any other voice. I'm just doing myself.
I don't even know how long they'll have the stream go on.
I don't even care. I'm just
Think
here arguing everything.
2 or 3 hours.
So what's your actual
did-
opinion on shipping my character with your character? Though?
Didn't I talk to you when you were doing Mario? Mario.
That's what I'm curious because you did ship our characters in the fan fiction, but
I don't know. I don't know.
which of course would make everyone think that you do have some crush on me because you shipped our characters.
Yeah, that probably would make someone assume that.
And now you're not helping your case by talking that way when you describe it, though.
What do you mean? This is how I talk.
You're just like, yeah, that totally would make someone think that. Isn't that
So how's
suspicious?
the-
Trying to hide something away.
Not hiding anything.
We're not hiding anything. Just innocent.
The voice you're using for that just isn't helping.
Me?
Not her. Like she sounds very not committed to the statement.
It's like I'm not convinced. It's like
I
one
mean, I
of
don't care
those-
one way or the other, but I'm just saying you're not saying it in a way that sounds very definitive. That's all I'm saying. How's
It's
that
like
done?
one of
I
those.
know, but we've been over this.
It's like one of those awkward moments. What I was trying to say.
Well, honestly, you come across as having one of those like fangirl crushes where it's like, you know that you're not really gonna go out with the person, but at the same time you still like to like have that thought in the back of your head anyway.
But actually, I think there's a lot of reasons people don't think that I like you. A lot of reasons, probably. More than I could probably think of.
Yeah, but probably most of them still center around the fact that you wrote the fanfic.
Yeah, that's pretty much the main point.
Plus the way you're acting shy in the chat too at first.
Yeah, that's because
Like you
I'm
basically
stupid.
Yeah, the constant blushing.
Yeah, okay, well, that's how I was, like, I don't know,
And
whenever
it's not
that...
even like it wasn't even
was.
real blushing either. You typed it in the chat, which meant it was by choice.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did you just not know how old I was yet or something? Like,
No, I'm sure I mean, I didn't know, but that's kind of just the way I am most of the time.
alright.
Most of
quite
that I don't
sad,
even
too.
know, but I was kind of like in a role play phase when I was role playing all the time, and I was kind of just like role playing so other people would role play with me. I don't know why, but I was.
Well, I mean, alright. I only thought of it as like pseudo roleplay, like obviously like you weren't exactly doing that stuff. I thought it was still a reflection of your thoughts. You know what I mean?
No.
Anyway, how do I explain that better?
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't even know.
But I finally actually got the courage to actually talk to you. Something.
So you just keep saying things that like compound to the. It's just funny, you know.
I'm funny.
Yeah.
Like if you don't want like you're very clear. Like you keep doing things that would make people think you have a crush on me.
Yeah, because I act before I think. I shouldn't do.
Yeah, like if my friend, like other streaming friends weren't here, they would have been like seriously shipping us a lot already. Because
I'm sure there's a bunch of people.
there's some people in our streaming group that's obsessed with just like finding ships between everyone in the group. And you would have given them so much fuel at this point if they were in here.
I'm sure I am.
No, I do like having you in the chat though.
Well, I like being in the chat, watching all your streams all the time. I don't even want to know how many reasons there are. People think that I like play.
Yeah.
That I
Actually,
don't
now
even
you're
know
still
about.
going on about it. I've stopped.
Oh, you did?
Yes,
I
I
didn't
did.
notice. Okay, well, you know.
Which, I mean, if you want to keep going on, fine. I was just letting you know you had an out. Though, usually, if you wanted to talk about something else, you'd, change the subject and not just stop talking.
I mean, like, I'm not uncomfortable talking about that.
Well, I mean, you'll literally sit here and talk about how you don't have a crush on me for hours.
Yeah.
That's like the kind of thing you do when you have a crush on someone, though, but you don't want to admit it.
Oh.
I mean, not to watch, like, any, like, awkward teenage romance stories or anything. How old were you exactly again? I mean, I only pretty much remember, like, too young, but, like, old enough that you could be mature.
Yeah, that description pretty much fit.
But yeah,
I guess.
I mean, you did say an exact age at one point, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Did you not?
No.
No. I thought you did, but... I mean, to be fair, all I need to know is over 18 or under 18. Well, I mean, unless the answer is over 18, then I might want to know more than that, but...
Do I sound like I'm older than 18? I mean, seriously.
Eh.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, you sound like you could be one of those people who's 18 but sounds young. If that makes sense.
No, apparently I sound a lot older. I guess.
Well, I mean, you gotta be two directions. You're either a young person who sounds older, or an older person that sounds younger. Like, that's the voice you have.
Okay, well, I don't know how the computer is making me sound, but...
Well, the computer makes you sound like the way other people hear you.
Well, I don't know
So-
how other people hear me.
Well, you do when you record yourself and play it back on decent
Well,
voice.
I don't do that.
Most people don't, because it sounds weird, because, you don't sound like yourself to yourself.
Well, whenever I used to record myself, I sounded a lot younger than I am. Oh.
Well,
Okay.
here's the thing, though. When you're listening to yourself talk without any sound equipment, just like listening to your voice through
Yeah,
your ears.
which is what I do, because I'm normal.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's not what you sound like to everyone, because your skull vibrates, which alters the noise that you hear of yourself.
Skull vibration.
Yeah, your skull. Like, when you talk, your actual, like, skull vibrates, which vibrates your eardrums a little
That's
bit.
really weird. Thank you for telling me that. I didn't know that that happened.
Yeah, but essentially that means that everyone hears themselves differently than they actually sound.
Now I want to know what I sound like.
I mean, I get if we were following stereotypes exactly, you just sound like, well, I guess someone that's like confident like Undyne, but has the interests of Alphys.
Well,
You know, like it's just a really confident person that's also really nerdy.
well, then that actually sounds. I don't actually know what I think about that.
Like you have the voice that would, you have the voice that goes with the stereotype.
Cool.
And as with stereotypes, there's a large number of people who fit the stereotypes to a certain degree, but that doesn't mean you can apply it to every single person, so better safe than sorry and not do that. But usually stereotypes also exist for a reason too, because a large chunk of people do fit the stereotype.
Yeah, 'cause that's kind of what a stereotype is, I guess.
Now, that's where the stereotypes come from. I mean, the stereotypes didn't come from thin air.
It just magically appeared because this one random person was like, "Oh, word,
What
okay."
drives me nuts is when a particular culture seems to embrace their negative stereotypes, and I feel like it's like they don't really realize how damaging that is. Like, you don't have a choice in your skin color, but you do have a choice whether or not you show your, butt to people by wearing baggy pants. And I mean, even if you couldn't afford the right size clothes, you could at least hold them up.
Yeah.
Or buy, probably, or at least try to get a belt. Like, I understand, like, if one or two people have the issue, but I mean, there's no way that many, black folk could afford nice clothes, but yet not afford a belt.
I don't.
I just want. Why would you want to show your underwear to people anyway?
What?
That's essentially what guys are doing, is like doing the whole like showing their underwear to people.
That's weird.
The baggy shorts.
Why would anyone want to do that?
Exactly. I mean, I realize I might be culturally insensitive, but just like, I just don't get why.
I mean, I'm not one to be like, "Oh, look, someone's doing that. Let's point it out to everyone and humiliate them." No,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I don't care.
I mean, when it's actually happening, I don't let it distract me, but just like, when I stop and step back and think about it, it's just like, why? Like, you know what everyone thinks of that, right, dude? Oh.
Wait, are you still streaming?
Yes, I'm still streaming. I forget, have you seen, like, any of my videos that have my face in it?
I don't think so. No, I actually haven't.
So what do you think I look like just based on my voice, then?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, well...
I don't judge people on their voice.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that you judge it, but sometimes you just have a
No
mental...
one on YouTube knows what I look like.
I have a question. How
Yeah.
old do I sound like?
I mean, older teen, young adult.
Oh, wow.
I
Still
mean,
can't believe I sound like 18.
Left for Cake for President in the 88.
well, like I said, I'd say anywhere between like 17 and 19 to be perfectly honest, but keep in mind though, I'm not necessarily. That's just based on the people I've heard. Like I've heard a lot of 18-year-olds that just sound like you. Yeah. Like the
Well,
answer.
that's weird, but
But then again, most people I talk to on the internet turn out to end. Well, of course, most people I talk to on the internet haven't actually talked to me in voice chat. Who haven't talked to me in voice chat end up being younger than I think they are based on what they're saying. So like I underestimate how smart younger people can be. It also feels awkward too when like someone's talking about the relationships they've been in, and then I find out they're younger than me. I'm like, oh, really?
we've been talking about so many different things.
Yeah, well, I don't know. One time actually
And
on
I'm
the
still
stream, one time on the stream, I mentioned that I was like single. I never dated anyone before, and then someone in chat was like, "What? But you're so adorable." I was like, "Oh, geez." Like they were just shocked that I'd never dated anyone before.
I never thought about that. I don't think about other people's relationships.
Well, I don't know. It was someone else. Like she likes to talk about like she likes to gossip a lot with the friends and my streaming friends. So plus, I mean, it's just how she is. She's the one that like really like gossiping kind of types that's interested in that kind of thing. Like the So like I think if she would have guessed that like a lot like I would have dated a lot of girls just in the fact that I'm a nice guy and that I tend to be like try to be really understanding of other people and and I'm just nice to people. I think that's what it really comes down to is I'm just really nice to people. So she's like shocked that any case. So what to talk about now?
I don't know, but I kind of have something. Well, I told like all my friends, or most of my friends, to like watch your streams and stuff and watch your videos because I read them.
Is that why I arbitrarily get subs when I'm not streaming?
I don't know. I actually don't have that many friends.
Oh. No, I mean well, I give you permission to advertise me anywhere and whatever you want. If I give everyone that permission, so that's not a special permission, but regardless.
And it's like I know one of my friends subscribed to you because I've seen her channel and her subscriptions, and she's watched your streams before. I've pointed her out.
Oh, nice. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. That's kind of like usually that's how big YouTubers become big, is they get that person that manages to share to a ton of people, and then people come in and watch it. So the people like you are the most helpful people to YouTubers. The people that just like immediately like share it with all their friends.
And I'm kind of the person who, like, after watching one stream is like really into really into whatever. Like I'm that person who will watches like finds something stream and then watches all that person's streams and stuff after that.
Well, you seem to get really into my stream too. Like every time I sing, I'm like, I'm so fan, or what is it exactly?
Yeah.
Kate?
Yeah.
Do you ever play like any 3DS games?
Yes, I don't have a capture card, so.
Oh.
You forgot that
Yeah,
detail?
you don't have. There was. You don't have a modded 3DS, don't you?
Yeah, 'cause those are actually kind of pricey, all things considered.
Yeah.
I mean, when you compare it to, like, say, even the price of, like, the PS Vita or whatever.
About as much as a Wii U. 2 times, twice, maybe.
Because you have to buy the DS first, which, isn't included in the price of the capture card. Then you have to ship it to them. Then they mod it and send it back. So not only do you have the price of the mod, which is really expensive in and of itself, but then you also have to pay for shipping and all that other stuff and get the 3DS and make sure it's the right model. I wish I kind of had a modded 3DS. I'd be able to stream at decent quality because my computer can handle the streaming aspect by itself. It's just a matter of can I play the game and stream and still have resources left.
Okay, this is kind of something weird. Well, not really weird. Like I thought of. Once I started watching your streams, I kind of stopped watching all the other streams. Like I said before, I was really into roleplay, so I watched streams like 24/7, except for like school. But now
Yeah.
I don't really anymore.
Well, I mean, you can just hang out in the Discord and I post when I start streaming. You don't have to, like, sit there and watch and wait for me to come back on. Like, that makes me feel bad on nights I don't stream because that means you theoretically been watching the whole night and I haven't gone live on those nights.
Oh yeah, I kind of do that sometimes.
And you still say you don't have a crush on me.
So I don't.
Even though you've essentially have been obsessing over my stream to absurd levels. You definitely have something, even if it's not a crush, but... I don't quite understand what it is exactly. So are you, like, in high school or at least? I'm trying to at least get an idea of what age bracket you're in. There goes my phone again, but... So, yeah, are you at least in high school, Raven?
No.
You're still in middle school?
Yes.
Wow. You are young then.
Judging me? Sorry, I can't skip grades.
Well, that doesn't matter. Well, if you skip grades, you'd still be the same age.
Matter then.
I seem to have appeal with younger girls, it seems. Which is a really awkward thing to have. I guess maybe senpai would be an appropriate thing, because it just means elder you respect. Like, I looked up the definition, that's the actual definition. Like, calling a teacher senpai is actually an appropriate context for it.
Well, I mean, like, I didn't actually know what it really meant, because, like, I had to ask my friends all the time what it meant. They're like, oh yeah, it means someone you love but doesn't love you back and doesn't notice you.
That's the weird, twisted definition that the internet's given it.
That's
recently.
because they don't really know anything besides Yandere Simulator.
Yeah, and Yeah, if you try to figure out the context in Yandere Simulator, then that's the conclusion you'd come to. But no, what it really just means is an elderly respect. So which makes Yandere Simulator even more twisted, because that implies that that would imply that the person she has a crush on is much older than her. What time zone are you in exactly, anyway?
Same as yours, I'm pretty sure.
No, like 9:13.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's another thing that's always weird too. I'm not gonna ask specifically where you live unless you happen to say yes to this question. But are you in Ohio?
No, not.
No, no. Okay. At that point, it's like it doesn't matter because I'm not gonna travel. No, it's probably a bad idea for us to meet in real life, for me at least. But I still like to know if I could talk about local places and if you'd actually know what I'm talking about, like Victor's Taco Shop and things. Yeah.
No. You do realize I don't think a lot of people realize that it's really bad to like stream Pokemon Go because you're literally giving away like your exact location.
Another thing people don't realize is there's a lot of ways people could get your location anyway if they really want to, even if when you're trying to hide it. Which is the reason why I don't care. Like it's like in the category of if someone really wanted to do something to me, they're gonna be able to find out where I am because of all the social networking I'm doing. Like probably
And I
finding
guess
finding my location is probably child's play to the real serious people.
if someone, I guess, was like determined enough, they could totally track anyone down, probably.
And actually, since I already post the town I live in, it would then only and I only play Pokemon Go in well-populated areas. Then as long I just need to not stream me walking in and out of my apartment.
Haven't you like done that before?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, I have no way to get to wherever you live.
Delaware,
So
Ohio.
it doesn't matter. Okay, well I have no way to get there. So
Yeah, or at least you won't by the time. At least you won't by the time. By the time you are able to, you will be at least 18, right?
I don't know.
Well, you have to get a job and pay for your own place at some point. There's one
But
kid that
probably,
was in my stream that actually turned out to live nearby too. So
probably by the time I'm 18, I will have forgotten about you, or you will have stopped YouTubing.
yeah, I don't know your. I mean, you're in middle school, so it's at least more than 4 years. I mean, at least I'm assuming you weren't held back.
No, I wasn't held back. I'm actually pretty smart for my age.
Alright, so yeah, so that means you have at
We
least
don't
like
care.
So I mean,
We don't care.
that means at
Don't
minimum I'll be like 26, and that's assuming you're on like your last year of middle school or maybe 27. But
We don't care.
that would be assuming you're in the
Like
last year of
literally,
middle
I
school
even
at the age that you'd typically be at in that grade. So I mean, I'd be pretty damn old by the time you're 18. Well, maybe not pretty damn, but pretty old without the word damn.
Yeah.
Because pretty damn old is like past 30.
Give, never give, give up.
Yeah. Well, like I said, as long as you don't do anything that, like, Yeah, you stream Pokemon Go, you share your exact location, but as long as you don't do anything that's stupid and that's generally stupid, like go into a bad neighborhood or go to some place where there isn't people to be witnesses, it should still be fine for the most part. Is it safe now? I had to. I
Nothing
hope
to
I
Don't
muted.
play it
say.
again.
I hope I muted the stream audio fast enough for that.
If you want.
Or else I'm gonna get a content ID claim.
Yeah, don't play it again, whoever did that. Please.
Never gonna say goodbye. We're going to.
Awkward silence.
Potatoes.
What? I was gonna say awkward silence. That was quick.
Anyway, have you seen my Tumblr that I made though? Have you?
I don't have Tumblr.
Well, you don't have to have it to see it. It's not a private Tumblr.
I don't go on Tumblr. What is Tumblr?
It's a social. It's basically like it's a combination.
I'm gonna look it up.
It's a social media site that's structured like a blog. So it's a social media blog site. So like your profile is a blog, but you can follow people and their blogs are put together in a feed. But one common use for a Tumblr is to make an Ask Tumblr, and then another version of that is Ask Tumblrs as fictional characters. So like So I created an Undertale alternative universe thing as my Timmy. And you can actually go on.
Ask Person Company from Tumblr?
Yeah. And I have anonymous questions set up, so you don't have to have an account to ask the account questions. You just won't get notified if you don't have an account.
Okay, how do I find whatever you made? But
well, for the Tumblr I'm talking about, it's whotail.tumblr.com. I mean, that's not my personal Tumblr. It's the one I set up for the Ask Timmy stuff.
Well, I'll do that some point later when I'm not. I don't know. When I'm bored.
Nah. I'll try my best to answer all questions, no matter how weird and stupid, as long as they're not like completely inappropriate. Like someone's already asked me what do I think of butts?
Oh my god.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure whoever that person is, they're very immature.
Well,
because why would someone ask anything? That.
Yeah. And then someone else asked at least someone that was equally stupid but at least silly was whether or not I used a toilet or a litter box because of my character.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna spoil my answer, but if you can.
Wait, no, tell me. I'm probably not gonna end up seeing it.
It'll come out in a few days, really. It is the smart-ass response, though.
Oh, just tell me, please.
Okay.
I won't tell anyone because I don't know.
I'm on stream right now, still.
Oh yeah.
I don't think anyone else is on it, but.
Nah, I'm pretty sure someone. I don't know, but someone might be on it.
It would have to be someone who's only interested in us talking because I've been on this game over screen for a while.
Cake.
Wait. Okay.
Cake.
I'm not
gonna spam your name until I can't.
Oh. So hi to Yardley. I for some reason assumed you were someone who's in the same room as Raven. So I have 2 fangirls in the chat with me.
Oh no.
Oh
Let
no.
me come over there. Okay, I'm gonna have to come over there.
Hello, no.
This is gonna be bad.
Hey, why is it gonna be bad?
Oh,
How long have I even been talking on this?
I'm here.
Did what? Here's a. Did you actually? Were you among the people that believe that Raven actually had a crush on me? Because I think
Huh?
you were watching my streams during a Yardley or a Yander.
I'm not. I wasn't. I was playing music.
Oh, that's totally not even contradict. All right.
Well, were
From
you
the
still?
live stream, I sound like a kid. Well,
I'm still looking at that Azrael troll face. I've been staring at it for such a long time. What have I become?
super. That's creepy.
What?
I can't do it. I'm on my RP server. It is awesome.
Is my blisters don't hurt that much anymore? Potatoes.
Oops.
So now what? Okay. Okay, I'm not actually gonna argue.
No.
I'm gonna let this go by.